Fuck, it went away.
Go to the little bell icon on the front page.
Yeah, and it's not there.
Whoa, what the fuck?
It's not in here. I promise you, it's not. It's.
Are you
I'm looking at
streaming?
invites and there's no. Yes.
I want to see this. I want to see this
Yeah.
because I want to see what fucks up on this.
Um, just look at it. There's no invites. You sent me one. There is none. Look at this.
Huh.
I kid you not. I'm not lying to you.
Back out. I'll go back in.
Now watch what happens when I try and join you. You're not there. I don't see anything, right? Okay. Let me try joining through the PlayStation menu. Watch what'll happen. Watch. Hold on.
What about servers?
What, servers?
Yeah, when you go to hit play and then you go to servers and it says 5.
None of those are us.
Oh no, they're not.
Yeah, watch. No, let me just show you so you see what I'm talking about, right? I'm gonna use your invite. Okay. I need join. I can't even join your invite. It's expired.
Okay, interesting.
I can't join through the PlayStation
Go to
party.
your dumb Xbox Boys picture thing on the left there above your notification.
I can't.
Huh.
See?
Go to account. No.
See, I'm not lying to you.
No, never thought you were.
Sounded like sometimes you thought I was.
I mean, I already see the issue.
What's the issue?
Your Xbox account isn't confirmed.
What do you mean it's not confirmed?
It's
Where do you
doing
see
that
that?
dumb thing. See how when you go back. See how there's a little person next to your dumb Xbox Boys?
Okay.
When you made your Microsoft account, you picked a logo. You picked an icon. It should be there. See how it's not there?
Okay. How do
You
I
have to.
solve that?
Honestly, I don't know. I think you have to unlink your Xbox account, relink it, maybe sign out, maybe I have no idea. This is the one thing
That's
you're signed in, but you're not really signed in. It's confusing. It's dumb as shit.
yeah. Thanks Xbox. Thanks Microsoft. You
Hold on,
guys
hit
make
play
great,
again.
great
I want to
things.
see this. I want to see something.
Sure.
Go to friends. Go find cross-platform friends. And then look me up. First of all, it's definitely not me.
I'm reporting this person.
Because I'm D0UGHB0Y211. Stop reporting this person. They didn't do anything. This is why your Microsoft account doesn't work. Don't do this. Cancel out. Cancel out of this. The fuck? Hi, hello, Xbox. You make me sad.
God, I can't go any further down to report it. It won't report it.
It asks, why are you reporting Doughboy? Also, D0UGHB0Y211. Hey, look at that guy. Add him as a friend. Now, back out. Go to Worlds, maybe?
Okay, so this.
Yep, there you go.
Let's
You
see if
never
this
added
works.
me as a friend. You fuck.
Wow, look at you solving things on stream.
You
Wait,
son of a bitch! What if you just joined somebody else? That would have been really funny.
I would have laughed.
You never
Well,
confirmed my friend request. You
well, look at
son
that.
of a bitch! Honestly, very funny. Very
You
funny
know,
that
I'm glad. I'm really glad you helped me with that, and I really appreciate your help.
all these
I
years you never
uh-huh.
accepted. We've done this for so long. Oh man, Kevin's gonna freak. Kevin's gonna lose his mind when I tell him what you did.
So I was gonna have a conversation with you. I was thinking about this in the shower, right? I was like, we had a
You
pretty civilized conversation last night
now
about Ubisoft.
were you thinking about me when you were washing your balls?
Yeah.
Oh
It's
yeah, okay.
always when I'm when else do I think of you? It's only when I'm
Hey
washing my
man,
balls. You kidding
I've
me?
been touching my balls for the last 2 hours, so we connected. Not in like a
So I was
sexual
thinking
way.
about it.
They're itchy.
No, not at all. No, not at all. So I was thinking about it. I was like, we had a pretty civilized conversation about Ubisoft yesterday.
We did.
I think I think I've grown. Okay. I
Mmm.
think I think I've grown, and I think I've moved on.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the
And
turn.
I think I'm past the death threats to Ubisoft, right?
Mmm. Okay.
I'm past the whole like I hate Assassin's Creed,
Uh huh.
and I think I can have a civilized conversation with somebody regarding Assassin's Creed and Ubisoft in the whole.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Finally, we can have this.
Yeah. I realized last night I was like, I don't even get angry once. He enjoyed it. Look, listen, that's his life. He enjoyed it. I'm happy for him. I'm not gonna be like, you shouldn't do this because it makes
Yeah.
me upset. That's not fair. That's not fair to say, right?
I appreciate that. All right.
And I think I'm happy because I just see how they fail, and it
Mmm.
makes me laugh.
There it is.
No, for real. No, I don't think I care anymore. It just doesn't bother me anymore. I'm like, yeah, you know what?
Okay. Cool.
Anybody
Let's
wants to
talk
enjoy it,
about
let them enjoy
this.
it.
Assassin's
One of these
Creed is
days,
better than it's ever been. It
that's
was
fine.
never good in the past.
Yeah, I probably could agree with you on that.
Everyone who liked it in the past has a tiny penis.
You know what? Not wrong.
Oh no, I liked it in the past. Hold on.
Hold on.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
It's so tiny!
But
Oh,
it
that's just.
operates like a fucking machine.
Oh my god. It needs gasoline.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I mean, well,
It needs
I'll talk about
gasoline.
Mirage at some point. Um,
Yeah. Listen, I'm all good. I'm fine. I'm not
yeah,
gonna get
so I'm
upset with you.
glad that you're gonna play
I,
it.
okay. Now hold on a second.
I'm
I,
pretty sure you said that you don't care anymore, so you're gonna platinum all of them.
no, that's not what I said. That
Pretty
I said I don't
sure.
care anymore,
Pretty sure
and
you
that it
said
doesn't.
Valhalla was your favorite.
Um. So. Um.
You want me to check the tapes? I can check the tapes.
No, don't check the tapes.
Tapes
We'll look at the tapes.
confirmed. I checked them. They already confirmed it. You think Destinoto's dead?
He might be dead. He might have also just forgotten because you know how he forgets. Um, I could text him in a second. I'm sorry, I'm not near the PlayStation right now. I'm kind of just chatting with you at this point. It's turned into the Adam and Genesis podcast at this point now.
Adam and Genesis podcast.
I mean,
We
we've had
have a
a.
cast with a pod.
I got some Picasso's pizza today. Do you want some?
Oh, I'm okay, thank you though. I got
All
Jim's
right.
Steakout.
Oh, what'd you get from there?
Cheeseburger sub and a chicken taco and some fries.
Oh, what does a chicken taco taste like from them? I've never
Good.
tried
It's
that.
mostly cheese. If I'm
Oh,
honest, it's a lot. It's a lot of cheese. Honestly, every time I get it, it's a nightmare for my body. But they're real
I
good.
mean, I can kind of imagine considering it's just all cheese.
They're real good though. It's more of a
Yeah.
burrito, if I'm honest. Um, but it's called a large chicken taco, and it's delicious. Not sponsored by Jim Steakout, local to
I
this
mean,
area.
if we wanted to be sponsored by Jim Steak, we probably could be if we wanted to.
There's a lot of things we would have to change, but
That's
like,
okay. We would change it.
yeah, yeah. But Jim Steakout, it stops babies from crying.
Yeah, that's true.
Picasso's Pizza
Give
makes
it-
babies cry.
I mean,
Unless
I
they want to
think
sponsor us. The opposite's true then.
Picasso's. If you want to sponsor us, we're here.
Not related to the artist, I don't think. So.
All right, I just messaged him. Who's the artist? Picasso's an artist? Oh, the artist. Oh my god.
Pablo Picasso? Sir?
I'm the hard R word right now.
All right then. That's one of the things we'd have to change right there. There it is.
I mean, I didn't say it.
I mean, saying you're the hard R is not good.
I mean,
It's
yeah,
not
but
much better, I will say.
I'm a dum dum, you know. I'm
You
a
just say
dum-dum.
that. You literally just say that. But whatever.
Hard R.
Did
Hard
you
R
even
word
do the
sounds better.
intro?
I mean, no, not yet. Considering
Eh.
it's just me and you.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares? That's how the podcast was meant to be.
No.
Just you and I
mean,
talking shit about our co-host. Desinoto, no good. Never liked him.
We haven't talked shit about Kevin yet, so.
I got no issues with Kevin.
Oh.
So, sometimes he seems like he's in a bad mood.
I will say yes. Sometimes it seems like it's in a bad mood. I don't know why.
And then you say something to him, and he'll be like, "No." And then he'll be like, "Are you mad, Kevin?" And he won't answer. Then you'll be like, "Kevin?" And he's like, "What?" It's like, "Are you having fun? What's going on?" He knows, though. I hope he's listening.
I don't know if he's listening. I've done some stupid things too, you know. I try and make arguments when I don't know about something, and I'll try and fucking make some knowledge points about it, and somebody will shut me down and be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like,
hey, I was completely quiet like 2 podcasts ago, so.
Oh, yeah, it's okay. You can be quiet,
I
but
was
that's
just
fine.
real tired. I was just real tired.
Oh, well, that's fine. You're not.
And then everybody was talking about stuff, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to listen to this podcast. I don't know what the fuck anybody's saying. And then you would come to me, and you'd be like, "What do you think about it, Adam?" I'd be like, "I don't really have thoughts." So tired.
I just don't know, man.
So what do you think about? I think it was the Pro. I'm like, yeah, we in for it, boys. Let's go.
Yeah,
Does
the
every
Pro is what
developer
I was.
think it's pointless? Yes. Do I care? No. Will I buy it? Yes. Day 1? Absolutely. Not even. Day like -18 probably when it goes up for pre-order. That's when I'll buy it.
I'm probably gonna end up buying it too. I gotta get some GameStop points saved, not points, gift cards saved up. They have 50% off extra on trade-in for games, and I'm like,
I saw that. I'm not trading anything in.
I got a whole boatload of old PS4 games. I'll probably trade in and make a good $100.
That's why I bought the shelf. I want to keep all my games.
Well, you know, I'll keep the collectors, right? The other ones I don't particularly need.
I'm looking at my PS3, PS4, and PS5 games right now.
Nice.
I don't have a lot of PS3 games. Well, I actually do have a lot of PS3 games. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna count. Hold on a second. Let me get up here. How many PS3 games you think I got?
If I had to take a number, probably 25.
Ooh, okay. Okay, let's see here. I got 1 GameCube game. Care to guess what that is?
A great start. Animal Crossing.
100%. I got 1 PS2 game.
Hold on. Grand Theft Auto.
Which one?
Oh, San Andreas.
Absolutely. All right. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25. Holy fuck. What the shit? What the hell, man? How did you do that?
I was a lucky guess.
That was nuts. Okay. All right. I got one Switch game. Everybody already knows what that is.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah. Guess how many PS4 games on disc I got? This is a tough
48.
one. 48. Okay. Ooh, I don't know about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30. Nope, 29.
Oh, okay.
Just
I was
29. A lot of them I bought digitally. I moved into the digitals, which is crazy because I still have more than PS3. I'm shocked at how many PS3 games I have. What sucks about my PS3 games, a lot of them are like 2011 and up. Like, I don't have the original Assassin's Creeds because I traded those in. I would trade them in to get the next Assassin's Creed. I started keeping them after Revelations. But that's okay.
So you traded 1, 2, and Brotherhood?
Yeah. Yeah, I traded 1 for 2, 2 for Brotherhood, and Brotherhood for Revelations. And now I have 2 and 3, or I have Revelations and 3. Got my Arkham games, of course, you gotta. So, Dishonored, love that. Far Cry. God of War.
Is that still in shrink wrap? No, that's Dishonored 2.
Yeah, that's still in the shrink wrap. Dishonored 2, yeah. That's currently with my PS4 games. Don't worry about that. No, I took it out of the shrink wrap. I installed it, and then I deleted it to download something else. But yeah, all these games here. So, which is pretty cool.
I had more than 29. I'm looking at right now. I probably had more than 50 before I traded a lot of them in.
See, this is why I don't like to trade them in. I want to keep them. I'll probably never play any of these again. But maybe one day I will. Also, the shelf just looks nice and full with them.
I got rid of them. I mean, they made me a good profit. They made me almost like $220.
That's the thing, though. Like, even if it would, I know, like, if I traded a bunch of these in, I could probably get a good amount, especially right now with that deal. But I don't. They're irreplaceable to me at this point. I kind of want to go back and buy some of the PS3 games that I don't have. Like, I don't even own Assassin's Creed Odyssey on disc, and that's my favorite newer Assassin's Creed game. Mirage is great, but I already own that on disc now, so that's cool. So, like, I kind of want to get more things on disc. I don't own Helldivers on disc. I don't have Horizon Forbidden West on disc.
Oh, yeah, because we bought the collector's edition of that.
Yeah, I only have 9 PS5 cases.
I have way more than 9.
But I own way more games on PS5. Cause
I have the Helldivers 2 disc. I bought that on disc.
Yeah, see, I was like, I'll just get it digitally. It's just easier. Which sucks, because one day I will pick up the disc. And I still want to pick up the disc for Horizon Forbidden West, but I'll get it on PS4. Because you can just play it.
My problem with the digital era is just like Sony did it with the Stellar Blade demo. They can just lock shit on you. Granted, they're not gonna. I get it. They did that because they released it early and they had to lock it from players because they don't want them to play it anymore. I understand that, but the prospect of that being there is just a terrible thought in my head because I'm like, dude,
I
could potentially lose all the access to this. But yes, there has to be a reason. There has to be a viable.
The thing is, I was on that same page too, but then I kept buying discs, and they were like, "You need to download 120 gigabytes," and I'm like, "What the fuck is the point of a disc?" There's
it's just the ownership of the disc, but I understand your point too.
Yeah, Helldivers, if they take the game offline, the disc isn't going to do anything.
No, I realize that, but I want the ownership of Helldivers. Same with a lot of my collection. If I truly love a game, I'm not gonna just buy it digitally.
Yeah, I know. That's the same reason I want to get like Odyssey and Horizon Forbidden West, and I want to see them on my shelf. Even though I look over and I have this giant mammoth and the tall neck Lego, and I mean, clearly I bought it. Like, I'm not an idiot. I bought it. I'm a cool guy.
Like Persona 3 Reload, like I have the collector's edition of that. I got that from GameStop, and I didn't. I bought the physical, obviously. It came with a disc,
Yeah.
thankfully. Same thing with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And FF16 and FF7 remake and all. Like I bought those. Even Kingdom Hearts, like all that was all just the deluxe editions, physical, just collector's versions of them. Um,
Yeah. What's crazy is that shelf I bought, or that bookcase. Um, it has a lot of my shit. It doesn't have nearly half of my collectibles. It doesn't have my God of
yeah.
War
Oh
Ascension,
God,
God of
yeah.
War like 2018.
Ha-
No Last of Us 2 Ellie on there. No Kratos and Boy on there. Like no
Uh-huh.
Infamous 2 on there. Like
I got a couple things on there. Like I got the Final Fantasy 15 collectors. I have what is that in the corner? Horizon Zero Dawn. The Spider-Man can't even fit on there. Persona 3 can't fit on there. I got AI Summon and File like all the way on the top, and then half the
Spider-Man,
shit.
Miles, and Venom are next to my PS5.
And then half my collectors is still in my closet. The Death Stranding one with the actual life-size baby in there.
Yeah.
That ain't gonna fit in no collector shelf.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I need a whole other room.
Same. This one room I have doesn't even cut it. I need another room for this. I
Yeah.
want a room where I can display all of this all over the walls.
Yeah.
The problem is having to clean all that because unless you put them in those cabinets where you lock them into glass and like the air doesn't get in, so like they're airtight,
Yeah, but the
and then
thing
the
is, you're gonna
dust you never
open
have to
it to
worry about the
fucking
dust.
play your games and shit.
Well, no.
Just the
If I'm gonna
statues.
put right, because I for one am not gonna be opening that or cleaning the dust off those things every week. Like I gotta buy one of the like IKEA sells them. They have airtight shelves. It's all glass
Yeah, they're
and
expensive
it
now.
closes. Yeah, they're like $100. And if you put them in there and you close them once, that's it. You don't have to worry about them afterwards. Just make sure that nothing ever hits it or something like that, and you're good.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, even on my bookshelf, I have the Little Big Planet like bookshelf holder things. Like yeah,
Hmm.
like I don't even know if those are even if you can even buy those anymore. But I have those
You know
out.
what I wanted to get that I never got
What?
was the when Little Big Planet the Sackboy's Adventure game was coming. If you bought the collector's edition of the PS4 one,
Mhm.
you got a Sam um, from Death Stranding outfit for Sackboy.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was part of the deluxe edition
Yeah.
because you got that physical like lion looking one in real life, and then it came with a code for Sam, Aloy, and somebody else. It could have been the guy from Days Gone. I don't remember his name.
Isn't his name Sam in Days Gone? Oh no. What the fuck
D.
is
His name starts with a D.
Deacon? Deacon St.
Deacon.
John.
Okay. Yeah. So it was Deacon, Sam, and Aloy from Horizon. So when you bought that, I think they still have it on the PlayStation Store, but I never bought it. I should look for that. I don't know if the code still works though. You can get it from PlayStation Direct, I think still.
Oh, these were Little Big Planet 2 bookshelf or bookcase holders.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I want, but, you know, what are you going to do?
Yeah. I have like a collection of controllers down underneath my PlayStation, so like on the stand where my TV, my PlayStation is all that. I mean, I got like 7 dual senses.
All of my controllers are just shoved in a box.
They're all
Not
on
even
display
a
on their own little
nightstand.
charging stands. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 charging stands down there holding 7 dual senses.
Hmm.
Is this 7?
It's
1,
too many.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 8. 8 dual senses. I'm on the edge. Never enough. Never enough. You remember how many PS4 controllers I had before I traded them all in?
Oh yeah, I do.
I
I
had
do.
in the double digits. I was like 11 or 12 of them. I had every single color because I'd go on Black Friday and pick them up.
See,
They were so cheap on Black Friday.
I never needed those.
I always wanted the ones. The only one I have left is the Death Stranding one, the translucent yellow one.
The only PS4 controller I have is my God of War controller.
Oh, with that silver God of War PS4?
Yeah, still have that. Yeah, the Pro. Yep.
That was a cool looking PS4 Pro, man.
Yeah. That's why I
That
keep it.
was so good. The same thing with my Death Stranding. I still have it. I will never trade it in.
Yeah,
I
no.
don't even think I can because I switched the HDD out and I think I tossed out the old one.
Oh.
So they won't take it. They're like, yeah, you need to have the original one in there. I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, you still do a private sale.
Yeah, but why? You know, that thing is a collector's item that I have, and it's like that.
Because you'd probably get way more money than selling it to like a GameStop or something.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a Death Stranding one with the handprints on it, and it comes with the actual controller and all that.
Yeah.
I think I have a game in that console. I don't know what game I have in there. I have
Mine's in
something in there. I don't know what the hell I have.
mine's in a box with my VR in a different room. Good old PSVR.
Yeah. One of these days, when the PSVR 2 goes down and I have more space, I'll probably end up buying one of those if they still make them.
I would assume they will. They said they're adding PC support to it. Remember in the blog post a while ago?
Oh yeah,
So
they
I'm
did. They did
assuming
that.
sales will skyrocket eventually.
Yes, because if PC people can get their hands on that shit, then
Yeah, it's pretty
yeah,
cheap. You might as well.
yeah.
So we'll just see
I
what support for games there is, though.
yeah. I think when I have my own space, like a little bit bigger space, and I have more room to do what I want to do, yeah, I'd probably hook that up because I have the camera and everything for it too. I have the PS5 camera. That's the most useless accessory I think I've bought for the PS5.
The camera doesn't even do anything. Doesn't even work for PSVR.
Oh, do you not need it for VR?
For VR2, you don't need that camera, and for the first
Oh,
VR,
interesting.
that camera doesn't work for it.
I think I bought it just for the facial recognition to get in, but it doesn't even do that. And then you could put your face on and streaming and all that, and it'll like crop around your face and put like CG backgrounds behind you. But like I don't do
Wow!
that.
Hell yeah, bruh! CG!
I don't even do that.
Alright, well. Anyway, should we talk about what we played? Or are we just gonna
Let
wait
me do
for
the proper
everybody?
intro. No, we're done waiting. That's
Yeah.
fine. He'll head on. Kevin will be on soon, and I don't know about Dustin. He died somewhere.
No, he
All
texted.
right. Oh, I
Said he
didn't
fell
even see that.
asleep.
My phone's on
Said he fell
on the
asleep
side.
and he'll be on in 15 minutes or so.
All right. Well, with that, welcome everybody to another episode of Crafting a Chad. We just finished up the Adam and Genesis podcast earlier, so I hope you enjoyed the episode of that. That was the first and only episode, probably, maybe the second episode. I don't know how many episodes we've done of that before. I'm joined by my usual co-host here, Adam, and that's
Hey!
it. Uh, the other two will be here shortly. When they're here, maybe we'll talk about them. Adam, what'd you do last week, Adam? What'd you do?
What did I do? Played some Helldivers.
Mm-hmm.
Play a little bit more of that. Happy about the update. We'll talk about that. I'm sure someone's gonna
Oh
bring
yeah,
that up.
we will. Yeah, we will.
So just play a little bit more of that. Played with my one friend. What's his name?
Conglomerate.
I feel like we use that, but that's fine. Oh, Kongi. Played with
Kongi, I
Kongi.
like it.
short for conglomerate.
I
Played with
like it.
Kongi. He still plays like almost every night. Um, and we do like about an hour and a half or so.
That's
He's
one of the games he's been playing religiously every night now. That's why
Yeah,
I'm surprised.
it's funny because the two people who don't play multiplayer games with everybody, Kongi and myself, are playing this game literally all the time. Um,
I
I
mean, it's a
basically
good
get
game.
my
You can't
dailies
argue.
every time. I
Yeah.
usually get the personal order. Um, yeah, it's fun. It's a lot of fun. The update again, we'll talk about that. It's cool. Um, I'm gonna have everybody guess what level I am. Kevin already guessed at 71, I think.
I
Um,
saw that.
so get everybody else to guess. It'll be fun. I already
I'll
know. I
probably
already
guess like
looked.
about. I'll probably guess like 73.
Okay, okay. Um, but yeah, played that. I beat Assassin's Creed Mirage yesterday. We talked a little bit about that off the podcast.
Mm.
Uh, I think the story is great in the beginning and great at the end. I think in the middle it's kind of like it's an Assassin's Creed game. Gets a little lost in the sauce, I will say. Like I kind of didn't know why we were hunting this person, and like I don't know. It's an Assassin's Creed game. The very beginning I did not care for. Like the first 2 hours, I was like, this feels like it's rushing. It doesn't feel like it's an Assassin's Creed game. It just felt like, oh, I'm supposed to care about these characters. Why? Like all these characters die, and I'm supposed to feel something. I feel nothing. I don't know them. Like so, a lot of them are kids, so I automatically feel a little bit because they're children and they've been killed in like a brutal way. And then I did the first assassination mission, and then I think I sent a clip of that to like literally everybody who plays video games that I know. And I was like, look how sick this was. And then every other assassination was like it was also pretty cool, but then the story just started like I don't know, kind of ramping up. And then by the end, you realize that hey, you got to get to where Basim is in Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So you have to unlock some things and learn some things, and you do. I definitely think they can make a sequel, and I'll tell you right now, the voice actor for Basim, great. He's the I've mentioned this before. He's the helper guy in the Sonic movies. If I didn't tell you that, and if you didn't find that out on your own, you would have no clue when you're playing the game, because that
Mm.
dude is giving it his all. He'll literally be like, every time you start a mission to do one of the main assassinations, he does a little monologue, and he'll be like, your reign of terror is ending and you will not get away. You have slaughtered innocents and I will find you. And his voice becomes like this dark, cryptic, horrible, like creepy sounding, like just an assassin. He's going to kill everybody and I'm scared of him. um Also, he's haunted by demons, or Jinni, as they're called
Mm.
in the Great East. Um, but or the Middle East, not the Great East. That would be China. We're not there yet. Um, or Japan.
No, we're
I
not
don't
there
really
yet.
know. There's a lot of East. I live on the East Coast, but yeah, the ending was a 10 out of 10. It didn't tie into the modern day story as much, which I'm okay with, but at the same time, I kind of wanted a little bit of that. I was telling Genesis yesterday that I would love for them to keep doing these big ones and then these little ones, because after I beat it, I was at 55% with trophies. Now I'm at 75%, and I played for an hour and a half or 2 hours earlier today.
Nice.
So, and I'm 19 hours in total so far, according to my save. So I'll
Mm.
probably have it platinumed at like hour 25, maybe less. So probably platinum in the next couple days. Um, and I think that's it. I didn't really watch anything. All my shows are not on. Um, yeah, I think that's it. So
Nice.
yeah, that's my week. What about you?
Cool. Played Helldivers with you guys.
Oh,
I'm excited for the update too. We'll talk about the update. I played the Stellar Blade demo. We'll talk about that afterwards too. I have impressions for that, and I am 120% sold on this game. As its trailers and everything didn't do enough justice to hype me up. It is just this demo sold it. Like the gameplay, everything, awesome. Played Persona 3 Reload. I'm at a point in the story where, spoilers to anybody playing this, I just witnessed a 12-year-old boy try to murder a man, and then the man get murdered by someone else in his arms. And he went through every emotion possible that a 12-year-old could go through. And I don't know how he's still sane, but he is. He was going to kill this man because this man killed his mother.
Ooh.
And this 12-year-old boy had a lot of revenge and hatred built in him. So, yeah, Persona's going great so far. um, uh, the next day we had a funeral in a high school for him. So, yeah, there was there's a lot going on in that game. Um, what else did I play? I don't think I played anything else. I'm waiting on Final Fantasy DLC. That should be in the next 2 weeks. Stellar Blade comes out after that. Depends on how long this takes you to beat me, for me to beat. Because if I can beat Persona 3 and start Rebirth, it'd be okay. But somewhere in me, I think I'm gonna start Stellar Blade before I start Rebirth. I think Rebirth may have to wait potentially. I don't know. I know Rebirth is a 93 and it's an amazing game, and I know if I start it, I'll get sucked into it and I'll be like, oh my god, look at this, look at that, look how amazing this is. But after playing the demo that was Stellar Blade, I just. And I know there's a demo for Rebirth. I know Adam pointed out to me yesterday, he's like, or the day before, he's like, is there a demo of Rebirth? And if you played that, you would have been hooked on it. But I'm like, yeah, but I started and I stopped because I had to beat Intergrade. Um, God, I don't know. I have a ton of. My backlog's getting too crazy now, and that's my problem. Because the rest of the year too, like I'm looking at Silent Hill 2 remake. Rise of the Ronin would potentially be a Black Friday game. I think I'd get, and I think it'd be fun if I don't know anybody else got it with me and played multiplayer like the co-op. But I don't know. I've heard things about it, and I've heard things that are like people
I
like and not like.
everything I
I
keep
don't know.
reading about it, Japanese audiences love it. Western audiences are like, this is a lesser Ghost of Tsushima.
Which is so weird. I don't know. That's odd. I know the Japanese loved Ghost of Tsushima too, right?
Yeah,
They
they
liked
did.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's weird how they like this one and then we don't. I don't know. That's weird. Um, welcome to Sonoda. Welcome to the podcast. Uh, but
Thanks.
yeah, we'll see. We'll see where Persona 3 takes me. I'm I'm curious to see how long this will take. According to PlayStation, I'm only like 55% through the game, I think. Um, and I feel like I think I'm more than, what does it say, 54? Oh my God, no. I feel like I'm more than halfway, but not
Well, that is
according to
more than
PlayStation
half.
with this.
I'm
Oh well, I
54 is
feel
more
like
than
I'm
half.
far. Well, I feel like I'm
Mhm.
farther than more than like I'm almost like like a 3/4 of the way, but I'm not. I
Hmm.
don't know how much more story this game. This is longer than Persona. Oh, is it longer than Persona 5 Royal? That took me 120 hours to beat. I don't
Hmm.
know. Oh. But that's all I played. Desunota, what'd you do?
Hold on one sec.
All right. I know Kevin's gonna hop on in a minute. I'm sure I think he said he had a couple topics he was gonna talk about. I got my impressions of Stellar Blade. Adam, you got your little segment with Helldivers we're gonna talk about, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to talk
Okay.
about Helldivers.
Desunota will talk about what he did, what he played. That'll take his normal, usual time. Um, but yeah, we have a decent stuff to talk about today. I don't think anything happened in the gaming world as of recent. Like, there's nothing. Gaming world's been a little quiet. I think, meaning like there's nothing earth shattering that's going on right now, right? I don't think so.
What?
I don't think anything in the gaming world is like noteworthy to talk about as of yet, right? The gaming world's been pretty quiet.
There's a PlayStation thing happening in May, according to Jeff Grubb.
I did just read that. Was that just recently he said that, or was that like before and it's now just getting all over the internet?
No, that's recent.
Okay. Yeah, I did see that. He said Silent Hill 2 remake could
Cool.
possibly be there. A couple of things could be there. So, we'll see. He said Astrobot could also be there.
Love Astro.
Mm-hmm. He said a full-fledged Astrobot game could potentially be there. So that would be cool. That'd be a good one. I would maybe think we might see Ghost 2, but didn't they say like any established IPs are not going to get sequels until 2025?
Yeah. I don't know if that means they're not going to reveal them though.
So that could mean that like, hey, you won't see them released until that date, but we could reveal them and
Yeah.
then have a launch date of
Yeah.
2025. Oh,
Yeah,
makes
that's
sense.
certainly
Okay.
possible.
Yeah, because I don't think the marketing was very like not accurate. What's the word I'm looking for? Detailed enough to say.
Yeah, that was just an official statement about
Yeah,
things. Yeah.
they just said that none of the games that are sequels or something to established
Yeah,
IPs
there's
will
no
be out
established
before.
IPs or hotly anticipated sequels or something that nothing's going to be
Released before
released
2025.
before the first quarter of 2025 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
which
So
is sucks, but whatever. Jim, thanks. Goodbye.
listen, man. We so far, I will tell you, quarter one, PlayStation's had a great quarter one so far.
Again,
With hell,
in regards to single player games, they have not, like the Sony produced single player games.
I mean, let's see how Stellar Blade does. I know that's second party. I know. You said that.
Hey, again, no disrespect to Helldivers 2 or even Rise of the Ronin, really anything. No disrespect to anything coming out on PlayStation right now. You're not a Sony first party game.
Yeah.
It's not an Uncharted, it's not an Infamous, it's not a Ghost, it's not a Little Big Planet, it's not any of those. And again, it's more about the management at the time that we got to this point than anything else. So I can't even be mad at like the game developers and everything. I can only be mad at the people who were like, you know what, studios who've been pumping out reliable titles that sell really well all the time, make something else that you've never made before. It's like, all right.
I mean,
Again, hey, we've talked this topic to death of
yeah.
it could have worked out, it could have, hey.
No. I'm just thinking like, I mean, I guess we would have still gotten Helldivers no matter what because
Yeah, we would have still got
Arrowhead before.
Helldivers. I'm not saying we even would have gotten anything, but my worry is 2025 is going to eventually come. I don't know what we're getting there. 2026 will eventually come. Still have no idea what we're getting there, just based on where every studio has been and what they've been doing. There's not even rumors for a lot of them. And the only rumors that have come out are like live service stuff that I'm just not interested in. Like Helldivers is a once in a lifetime thing for me. Because it's literally the third person point of view of a PlayStation game. And I don't need 18 more of those.
No, they could
Yeah.
honestly just have Helldivers carry that through, and it would be really good for PlayStation.
Yeah.
If they just kept updating.
Yeah, Arrowhead. I trust in Arrowhead. That patch today. Beautiful patch.
Good patch.
The best patch.
Good patch.
Love that patch.
Destin, are you ready to talk about what you did?
Guess not.
Of course. Guess not.
What was that?
I said, are you ready to talk about what you did?
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Well, I played some more Elden Ring. Percentage completion has gone up. I'm at 50% according to PlayStation. Because I did beat a major boss in the game, He wasn't that hard. I beat him on the first try with summoning one of the NPCs. It wasn't too bad. I feel like after I did some bunch of not too much research, but I did some research into like the build that I'm trying to do, and I leveled up a bunch, and I went around the map just finding all the stuff that I missed, like secret dungeons and secret ashes of war and weapons and other mini bosses and side bosses. I think I got much stronger than I was before. So yeah, I killed that major boss. It's at the door of the golden giant Erd tree. That's where that boss was.
Mm-hmm.
That was good. Still got plenty to do, I guess. So keep playing that, and I tried the Stellar Blade demo. I got through the story mode portion, and then I went and did the boss. There's like a separate boss mode you could do, kind of showcasing the like the first or second gameplay section that was shown off for this game way back, like in 2021, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big chainsaw thing, big chainsaw monster.
With the skeleton, the spinal cord looking chainsaws.
I think so. Its
The
whole
bone
like
saws.
head was in a chainsaw
Yeah,
shape.
I saw Genesis play a little bit of
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I gotta say this game has a very, very high level of attention to detail. Something close to like Last of Us Part 2 level in terms of like animations that are there and sound effects and the sound design and um it's a pretty polished PlayStation Studios entry. Very polished. Um Combat's pretty fun. It's very addicting once you get the hang of it, but it takes a while to get the hang of it, and I still don't think I have gotten the hang of it. 'Cause it's slower than like Devil May Cry, but it's faster than a Dark Souls or Souls game. Um, and then there's like a perfect parry and perfect dodge, which is like so precise with the timing. That's kind of what was hard to kind of learn is those timing windows. Probably try it again soon. But soundtrack is a fucking banger. Oh my
That
god.
overworld music is already my ringtone.
I love those little relaxation base camps things. You could just sit and listen to music, and in the demo, both times you rested in the little campsite, a cutscene would play and it would show some story content that you'd miss if you didn't rest there. Thought that was cool. Um, yeah, this game's shaping up to be everything I thought it would be.
Mm.
Yeah,
Was it hard to play one-handed?
I didn't try,
Okay. Okay.
but yes, it would be.
Sure.
It
Sure.
definitely would be, because you're only either moving or or you're attacking things, and you can't move.
Nah, you do it all with one hand.
Oh, okay, okay.
I just can't because I need both hands for something else. It's not important.
Oh shit.
Well, that's why he just watches my stream. I just put it to stream, and he goes, "All
Ah,
right, man.
yes.
I'll mute myself for a little bit, and I'll be right back."
No, what did I type?
Yeah.
Nut?
Oh yeah, nut.
I literally
If you ever
had.
look at my
Whoa.
stream,
Yeah.
you'll see Adam just in the middle of the stream. Yeah,
Sure,
I'll
but
just be
show the butt.
at a. It just be like show the butt Show the button. Show the
It,
button. Be like,
well, it's
and then he's like,
funny
"Thank you."
because I typed it in, and then Genesis's stream reads it out, and you hear it on the stream. So I was like, show the butt, show the butt, show the butt, and then he showed it, and I said, thank you, nice, nut, 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 nut. Nut, 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 nut. And I literally just copy and pasted it. I copy and pasted like 1,000 of them over and
Oh my
over and
God.
over and over
Oh
until
no,
he
it was
texted
like
me.
endless.
Until he texted me, you fuck.
It was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
I kept hearing go off, and I was like, well, you know.
It just kept going nut, 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 nut. It was so funny. God, I was crying. I was laughing so hard.
Oh man.
So good times, good times.
Yeah.
Even what's his name? The Jesus-looking dude on YouTube,
Moist
Moist
critical.
Critical.
Yeah.
He played it, and he thought this demo was absolutely great.
That's good.
Yeah, it's a really
So
good demo.
it's reaching people. This demo's reaching people, and Sony seems absolutely confident in this game at this point.
Yeah, they seem very happy with it since they're putting out demos and
Oh man, I really
seems
wish they had
like.
a collector's edition. They would have
So
made
do I.
so much money.
So
So
do
much
I.
more
Yeah,
money.
they're eventually gonna put out like a 1,700 Prime Edition statue of her ass.
Oh, I'm waiting. I'm
Oh,
waiting.
I know you are. I know you are. I'm gonna need to borrow that. I'll
I
rent it
hope
out.
I hope one of the Japanese manufacturers for figures are listening to make a really pristine figure. Because the issue with the Prime 1 ones is they're so goddamn expensive. So
If you pre-order
if
them before they go on sale, you get $100 off, $18,000, which is pretty cool.
yeah, still
Because there's
very high.
that Horizon one was $900. They're like, if you pre-order it, you get $100 off. I'm like, still $800.
I saw that one too, and I didn't like how her face turned out.
Her face was all right. Her face, every
It
statue
was
is
like,
different.
but it's like not the quality you expect for that price tag. Because I buy a lot of figures,
Yeah.
a lot of anime figures from Japanese manufacturers, and one of the main things I look at is the face, the sculpt quality, the paint job, and just how like one to one it'll look like with the model in game or in the anime versus in physical production scale.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, for like $1,000, I that it didn't seem like they put enough effort into her face to make it look like, wow, that looks like she was copy pasted from the game onto a real life statue.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I mean, you're taking photorealistic graphics, which is probably the easiest thing to do, and just putting it on a scale compared to like every other like anime figure. They got to take it from the anime and they got to translate it into a figure, from a 2D perspective into a whole 3D model. Like that's more work than like doing an Aloy figure. So I just thought that was weird. They're charging. I know Prime Studio is like really good. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
usually.
Maybe that one specifically wasn't um their best work.
I own a few
Yeah.
Batman ones by them, so no face issues there.
Yeah. They usually do a really good job. Like they had Bloodborne ones before, which I missed both of them. One was of Lady Maria, and one was they made two or one of the Hunter you play as, and then one of Eileen, the Hunter of Hunters, the Hunter. Um, but yeah, Stellar Blade figure. Oh, an E figure, or even a Taki figure.
Fun fact: Taki's face is the model that they used for Stellar Blade. Um, but only the model's body was used for Eve. Her face is a combination of the um of the English and Korean actresses who do her voice, from what I remember. But Taki's face is the complete copy of the actual Korean model that they used for
Oh,
her
body.
body
For
cap.
Eve.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, for
Wow.
Eve. Yeah, Taki's face is the exact same as that lady. I don't remember her name, what her name was, but that they took her face and then they did that there, and then it was weird because uh, her body was very similar. I think it was the exact same, with maybe one or two minor changes, but uh, and people pointed it out and they're like, why? Why separate two different things like that? And they're like, well, I guess I
It's
don't
what
know.
they
They didn't.
do. That's what they do for video games for some
Yeah.
reason.
Yeah, it's odd
It's
how
I
they
think it's
make that
easier for
choice.
mocap or something.
I don't know, something along the lines. But they
That's what
used
they
her for mocap.
say.
Like the Korean model was there for mocap. They were using her for mocap because she was in one of those like gyro studios where like you can run in place and like jump and do shit like that. Like
They probably
that was
used the English voice actress for face capture though too.
that makes sense because she's the one talking.
Yeah, it's kind of
Makes
like
sense.
Aloy. Aloy in the first game looks very like a lot like the model it's based or the actress it's based on. And then in the second game, there's also a lot of Ashley Birch's face in there because it's just easier. And then the same thing that happened with Spider-Man without that controversy and shit. But yeah, apparently it's just easier. So a lot
Um,
of studios are now trying to cast people for a face and like for similar features. Christopher Judge, he was picked because he was tall
yeah.
for Kratos. So, I mean,
I
also
mean,
because of
I
his
think that was
voice
a
and
no-brainer. You
how
saw as
great he
soon as you
was.
saw him on the stage when he was for the Game Awards, you're like, yeah, that's Kratos up
No,
there.
no, I wasn't.
No? Oh yeah,
No,
yeah,
I
for
was like,
you it
that's
was
his
the
voice. That's not
original.
TC Carson. What the fuck?
That right, that I was
And
gonna say
then and then I played the game and I was like, who gives a fuck about TC Carson? But then I played the DLC and Christopher Judge gives a fuck about TC Carson because he's like, I'm not voicing young Kratos. If you want young Kratos, you get young Kratos back. And I'm like, fuck yeah, man, Christopher Judge, you're the best. We need more people like Christopher Judge. Talk for 14 more
um
minutes and kill COD. You know what I mean? What a
Another
guy.
fun fact too, the whole now a lot of well, at least Reddit that I've seen, they've been comparing a lot of the PlayStation heroines to Eve now that she's joined the
Don't do that.
roster of
Don't do
PlayStation
that.
heroines.
Don't
No,
compare
this
them.
is a good thing. This is a good thing. So a lot of the old arguments of like, oh, Aloy look this way, or those have started to resurface, and a lot more positivity has come out of that. But a lot of people I see it posting now, they're like, "Are you guys stupid? Do you guys know what Aloy actually looks like?" And people are posting like the nicer pictures of Aloy with like the Blaze armor and things like that. And they're like, y'all are stupid if you
Also,
guys
doesn't
just
really
want to
matter what
sit
they
on that
look
one
like.
picture of her." It was just nice to see positivity come out of
It's
that because
nice
when
to see
Horizon,
positivity. The Horizon one especially, just because Aloy, like,
yeah, because a lot of people are like, "Hey, listen, like Aloy was not like a terrible pick there in terms of that one shot that people just keep taking of her. They're like, you guys, and people are now like, you guys are taking that out of proportion. Like, if you
guys,
look at all these
if you
other
took
beautiful
a
shots,
picture of your face at that angle too, it would look that weird too. Like, come on now. It was a
I
weird
don't even
choice
think
for
that
a
angle was.
cutscene.
I don't even think that angle was the most horrible angle.
The
Like,
one that
I
was
don't know.
mostly like spread around the internet was Photoshop to make her face fuller.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it was a whole that was stupid. Everything. And then everyone was
Now,
like, "This is how you fix it." And they would add makeup and shit. It's like she lives in the apocalypse. Fuck off.
yeah.
She
Oh
has
yeah.
war paint. That counts, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. There's a lot of pictures with her with the war paint acting as makeup now too, so it's
Yeah,
weird.
yeah. Well, a lot of it
People are like, oh,
is
look at this.
makeup because they
Yeah.
add like a bunch of stuff. And God, I want to go play. I'm
Hmm.
about to quit this and go play Forbidden West. God, I love Forbidden West.
It's definitely spiraled into a more positive thing because people are like, "Oh, we're so happy that we're getting the better looking heroines now instead of like, I don't know, a lot of people were comparing it to Abby and were like, Abby and Ellie and all that." I'm like, they live in a post-apocalyptic world. What are you gonna do? Well, it is what it is. That's their realm. That's what they lived in. That's what they have to look like. They can't look like They look
Yeah,
like came
but a
out of
lot
the
of those
brand looking like
people
that.
who are like, Abby's ugly or Ellie's ugly, they'll be like, Ellie was prettier in the first game. Ellie was a child. You sick fucks.
Yeah,
Fuck
no,
off.
yeah, that's not a good comparison there. That's a bad one.
I
That's not a
once
good one.
saw a thing where it was like, no protagonist is as beautiful as Elizabeth from Bioshock Infinite. I'm like, she's 16. Like,
Yeah,
y'all gotta
no,
stop. And this isn't a weird
yeah,
Japanese thing where she's secretly 800 years old. Nope. 16 in every infinite
yeah.
universe. Please stop.
Uh, Another one last fun fact: we don't know what Eve's age is, and the producer of Stellar Blade said that if this game sells enough copies, we'll get a sequel that tells about her age in the second game.
12.
So, if there's no
Makes the
way,
audience feel horrible.
that'd be really
It's
bad.
a 4-year-old in a robot's body.
That'd be really bad.
But the
Listen, are
4-year-old
you
has the
done with
biggest
what you
ass.
were? Oh God, are you? Oh my God, are you done with your talk? Oh God, I can't.
No,
That's
there's
really
some
bad.
things I watched, but I will leave the Stellar Blade demo with it was fantastic. And I
Hmm.
still gotta play it again to try and beat that boss because I didn't get to beat that extra boss yet.
I played that demo 4 times already, and I've restarted it 4 times.
Yeah,
Oh,
I really like the traversal too, and looting stuff, and then they had like little puzzles you gotta find codes to open the doors for,
there's
and
so much you can get into that demo. When I got to the third or fourth playthrough, there were still things I found because I didn't go down a certain path or I was scanning so much that I
yeah, the
ended up
scanning is
finding.
really
Then
handy.
then today I saw I didn't want to look at it too much because there was a couple spoilers, but like I saw today somebody fucking broke the demo and got into like a train section of the game, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
They
the
got into a.
traversal's very
It's good. I
open.
was telling
It's a
Adam,
very like a unlocked
yeah,
traversal
I was
system.
telling Adam, it reminds me of like the Horizon traversal where you see her moving across things and jumping up things and all that. It's not as fluid as Horizon, where like, okay, any literal surface you see, you can probably most likely climb. But the whole scanning and seeing the yellow outlines and all that, and being able to go up that, and she kind of moves back and forth, up and down, things like that, as Aloy does. They
That kind
definitely
of
got
seems
some people
nicer.
from. I mean, they definitely had some help from Sony with different developers coming in to work on this. You can kind of tell with like some of the touches that they've done here. I have a feeling a couple of people from Gorilla came in and was like, "Hey guys, if you're trying to do like traversal, like do this, this, and this, like it'll be better for you." Um, but it's a very good thing to see that the amount of love and dedication poured into this game is not just going to waste. It again, Sony looks like they believe in this, and I really hope it sells very well, so we get a sequel and becomes an established IP for
Oh,
Sony. As Sony,
it's already
I I, I
it's
mean,
already set to sell so well. There's
it's
so
been
much
the number
talk. There's
it's
so
been the
much
number one
talk.
selling game on Amazon for the past four
Yeah.
days. That's insane. It's beaten out Rebirth.
How many copies?
I don't know. I
I
don't know.
don't think anybody's released
I
numbers yet.
I
No,
have no
I'm
idea.
asking you to guess.
Oh,
Oh,
oh God. Oh, we gotta be in. Oh
What's the number they come out with?
man, if I'm gonna
after
get
what time
ballsy,
frame? Like a day?
No,
Or
what's the number that they're proud enough to announce?
I think
a
they'll to
million,
say a million.
a million.
Okay. Okay.
If this game comes out in a week and sells a million, that would be groundbreaking
I
for
think
this
less
place.
than a week.
Maybe actually, I
Okay.
don't
There's
A
know.
so
week
much
and less
people
than a week
behind
for a
this.
million. Got it. Cool.
Unless we-
And there's already all those sexualization crowd
I mean,
that's
yeah,
been
there's that.
popping up everywhere.
There's so many people are just begging for a fucking photo mode. There's just people posting as many screenshots and videos as they can at this point,
Like the game's still not out yet, guys. Can we just fucking chill? It's so
and
tiring to see people, these quote personalities on Twitter and YouTube,
I mean,
explain
listen,
their stance on why this sexualized doll is bad is why everybody who likes the game is weird.
I
Fuck
don't,
off.
I don't, I don't understand those people. But
Go
hey,
jerk
to
off
each,
to
to
your
each your own,
baguettes.
man. To each your
Go
own.
jerk off inside your baguettes.
If you want, if
IG
you want to
in
go
France.
play. It's weird. I think those people are the same people who will play Baldur's Gate 3 and just fawn over that one dude from Baldur's Gate, the dude with the white hair. Like
The guy who
I
won
don't
the
Go
know.
and
voice
fuck a
acting?
go and fuck a bear in Baldur's Gate, guys. You're not weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. Um, I hope it does well. I really do. I hope it becomes an established IP and we get like Stellar Blade 2, Stellar Blade 3. That'd be awesome. That'd be so
Let's
fucking
wait till the
cool.
game comes out before you start saying shit like that. Because what if it comes out and you hate it? It's still possible.
I don't know if that's possible for me.
There was a tweet from the director, kind of addressing everybody who's like prematurely judging the character of Eve and her storyline and her arc and everything. I mean, it was like, there's a ton of story to be told in the game. There's a whole ass character arc, and I hope you guys play the game to see what that is. I guess. Thank you, good sir.
We'll enjoy it. We'll enjoy that. I will have to wait a few days before I enjoy it, but I will enjoy it nonetheless.
Yeah, I'll send you spoilers. Don't worry.
Shut up. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Desnoda, what you were gonna say what you were watching. I'm sorry, I cut you off
Yeah.
again.
So in other stuff, I watched few things. I finished that movie Unstoppable with Don Lee. Pretty good. Pretty good action thriller. He was literally unstoppable throughout the end of the movie. This man was throwing people into ceilings, into walls, into floors. There was one big guy who actually kind of stepped up to him, but then he picked him up and he pushed his head into the ceiling and ran across the hallway. It was so funny to watch. And then he just threw him on the floor afterwards. Um, but yeah, pretty good action movie, and the fighting for him for Donnelly is so funny sometimes because
With how
it
big
just,
he is.
yeah, he's so big and he just effortlessly picks people up and launches them across the room, and nobody can touch him. um, yeah, that was fun. I'm gonna watch more of his movies too. I watched one other part of that 4-pack Korean action film thing I bought on Vudu way back. I watched what was it? The Deliver Us from Evil. I don't know if you saw that, Adam.
I did not.
Oh, well, it was pretty good. It was it was a Korean movie. They actually go to, I think they were in Thailand for a bit, but this little girl essentially gets kidnapped, and then this hitman's, I think I missed one of the plot points where like I was like wondering why he's going after this little girl, but they explain in the end, and yeah, he's just kind of going and tracking down this, I think she was 9-year-old Korean girl who's getting her organs sold, her heart in particular, and pretty common practice in some of the Asian countries where they just kidnap a bunch of children and sell off their organs for money, keep them in some apartment building, and oh, so they showed one other kid who lost like his kidney already, and he was playing soccer and just chilling. You know, they don't
Yeah,
know
sounds
what's
about right
going
with those
on.
people.
I think that was they were in Thailand, but I might be wrong. Um, Pretty good though. It reminded me of that other American action movie, The Gray Man, with like the main character being was the main character was like a very skilled, um I don't know if he was an assassin, but he knew how to fight, he knew how to use guns. And then you have the villain who's also very similar skill set, going after this main guy who's trying to save the girl at the same time, and there's a whole back and forth thing with the two of them being like assassin versus assassin throughout the whole movie. It's pretty cool to watch. Meanwhile, the whole other plot was going on with the little girl who got kidnapped. Definitely recommend that to anybody who wants a good Korean action movie with some plot. Let's just see. I watched this shorter movie called Your Lucky Day on Netflix. It has to do with this lottery ticket that it was the winning ticket for $156 million, and it involves all these people from different walks of life who meet up in this convenience store, and they all start fighting and killing each other for the lottery ticket. The peoples include a drug dealer, a convenience store clerk guy, this pianist, and his girlfriend who's a waitress who came in to buy ice cream, a random police officer who came to use the bathroom, and this trio of ex-police officers. I'm pretty sure they're all not active duty at the time. One of them was getting charged with some corruption issues that was going on. He was doing some shady shit, and his buddies were part of it as well, but they never really got caught. And they all end up at a convenience store at some point trying to get that lottery ticket. Pretty fun little watch. It was one of those 90-minute movies they got there. So it's pretty cool. I think I watched another episode of Tokyo Vice. Not this most recent one, but Thursday before that. Show is still so good. And I guess a kind of game me and my friends have been playing on Discord. There's this bot you can add to your Discord called Upa, spelled UPA, and it's a gacha bot essentially. So you can roll every hour for anime, video game, and I guess it's mostly like anime, video game, and like manga characters. And you roll for their cards, and you could trade with other people, and you could sell it for this currency called Stardust. There's no actual money involved; it's all free. But you could like get more hourly rolls by using Stardust, and it's been taking over quite a few of our lives. I don't know. It's just kind of fun to be doing it with your friends. And, I've been collecting all my favorite Fate servants from Fate Grand Order, the mobile game. I pretty much have most of them now, and I was like, I got Gohan from Dragon Ball. I got Yusuke from Yu Yu Hakusho. I got Yami Yugi. I got Shinichi from Parasite. Like, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool bot. This little group of people made. It's all free, and there's a whole ass community of people like trading actively every day, every hour, every few minutes. So it's like random drops you can take part of that happen every 10 minutes, every 10 to 15 minutes in whatever server you put it in, and it'll drop cards from like 1 to 5 stars. Pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. I think there was Let me just check Max really quick. I thought I watched something on Max, but just make sure. It might have just been Tokyo Vice. Oh, I was watching Sinister. Then I was falling asleep because I was tired, so I didn't finish that yet. So I think that's about it. Did I talk about Quiet on Set last week or the week before?
Yeah, a
There's
little bit.
Oh, okay. Well, I had finished that same day. Just it was like a whole expose on Nickelodeon and
Yeah.
all that stuff. Really good documentary if you're one of those people who grew up watching stuff like Drake and Josh and iCarly and all those Nickelodeon shows, sitcoms. Really eye-opening and unfortunate for many of those cast members. Um, yeah, that's about it. I think I'm done.
Cool. Kevin, welcome to the podcast.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello, Daddy.
Oh, hello.
Daddy, what have you done last week? What'd you do?
What did I do? What did I do? Tell you what
Yeah.
I did. Played some Alone in the Dark. Um, finished an Emily Hartwood run, so I've beaten the game with both characters. Got both the standard endings. Got one of the three secret endings. I know how to get the other two, and those will not take too long to get. And then it's down to finding all the clues, talking to everybody, beating the game without drinking from your health flask, and beating the game in under 3 hours. And then it's platinum time, baby. Um, so when I first beat the game, uh, I had like two main ideas of where I thought the story was going, but I liked one more than the other because it filled in a lot more gaps and I thought it made more sense. And can confirm that is exactly what is going on in the game after watching all the endings and having nearly every clue in the game. Very, very firmly established what the ending or what the whole game storyline is. So I don't know what everybody else's problem is. Apparently everybody else just ran through the game and didn't actually pick fucking anything up because it's not a hard game to understand. And it's also not just in everybody's head. So, um, take that. Uh, so the one ending is really cool. The Grace ending. I'm going to talk about this ending because it doesn't really spoil anything. It's a funny ending, and it heavily, heavily implies that they have plans to make another game because it references the original Alone in the Dark 2 in so many ways. It mentions certain areas of the game, like the hedge maze that everybody hates, and actually pokes fun at that. And then it mentions Hell's Kitchen, which is where it takes place and a whole bunch of other random little things that it calls out. So does the Emily Hartwood ending. The normal Emily Hartwood ending also mentions a few things. Edward Carnby's ending might, but I just might not understand them. Um, but I found that to be cool because that means they at least think that they could potentially make a second game. I don't know if this is going to do well enough monetarily for them to justify that, but yeah, well, I can hope because I really enjoyed the game. I had a lot of fun, and I'm still having a lot of fun, and I will play it as many times as needed to get this freaking platinum trophy because it's right there. It's right there, and the game is fun as hell to play. Um, so I did that. Played a little bit of Helldivers. Going to be playing more Helldivers now, though, because this most recent patch seems to be quite interesting. Um, what else did I do? I played some Slice and Dice, a fun little game. Uh, might be it. Oh no, I played some Dragon's Dogma 2. Oh yeah, I also played Stalker Shadow Chernobyl for a little bit. Really good port from PC to console. Controls make a lot of sense. Navigating the PDA is a little iffy at times, but like I've also only started messing around with actually navigating through your PDA. It might become second nature later on, but for the most part, I really like the controls. I think they did a very good job. It also looks really good, runs phenomenally, and yeah, it'll be fun to play through that. And there you go. That's what I did.
Beautiful. Thank you, Daddy.
You're welcome.
So we got a couple things we want to talk about. You want to go do the What a World segment first before we talk about these things?
We could do What a World. Do we want to do What a World, everybody? Oh, he's already taken off. I guess we're
I'm
doing
already
it.
taking off. Let's go. Let's go, Daddy-o.
Oh, Adam's not happy.
Adam, listen. Adam's gonna like it because I know what happened last time to him. He was stuck in the corner. All right, he's gonna be fine now.
There's no graphics.
No, there isn't, because I didn't have time to make them.
Because it's blank. That's what the world
oh.
is now. It's all blank.
What?
Oh God, it's Christ. He's coming back.
Okay. I'm a dick, apparently. All right.
Penis time. Oh!
Oh. All right. So first up, Marvel Rivals. All right, Marvel Rivals. We gotta talk about this game.
Yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So I watched the reveal trailer. Has everybody watched the reveal trailer for Marvel Rivals?
I have not, unfortunately.
Anybody
Or
else?
should I say, maybe fortunately, I have not watched it.
Destinoto, have you watched it?
I have not.
Oh, well, there went that. So, if you've played Overwatch before,
I
highly
did.
recommend you check this bad boy. Oh, you have watched it? All right.
Yeah.
If you've played Overwatch before, you might notice some similarities. And by some similarities, I mean this is almost exactly copy-paste in every possible way, which is intriguing. Because NetEase has their name on it. I don't recall seeing Blizzard on it. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong. But they might as well be there, because NetEase is responsible for Diablo Immortal, that Blizzard game, that gacha nonsense. And this is 97% Overwatch. The UI is almost identical. The hit marker, like when you actually hit somebody when you're attacking them, is identical. The effect when you kill somebody is identical. The sound that it makes is identical. The animations are identical. The graphics engine is identical. The moves are identical. Like there is so much that is identical to Overwatch that it's like, okay, either Blizzard is helping you out in some way here, or they've given you the rights to do this, or else we're going to maybe have a legal battle going on. Like there's just too much that's the same. And God, it looks like it could be something, but it's NetEase. I mean, that just means that like everything's going to cost like $1,000. Oh, you want to move forward? That'll be $10. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I want to be hyped, but also, ooh, I don't think anybody should be hyped for this game until we like actually see what microtransactions and whatever else is in this mess.
I think anybody should be hyped for this game, period. I don't know.
Ooh, all right.
Ugh. You don't need another one of these.
No
You just
hype.
don't need
No
another one.
hype.
No hype. No, wait, what?
Kill
All right, any
the
comments?
hype.
Oh,
Kill the
any
hype.
comments or questions?
I mean, it's. I don't know, man. Just don't. Why are you making this? Who asked for this? Who asked for this game? I
The
don't know.
reason why they're making it, Diablo Immortal.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
Again, I watched it, so I have a couple things to say.
I'm ready.
Kevin's right. It looks exactly like Overwatch. It's weird. The weirdest thing about this, first of all, shout out to our boy Spider-Man being Spider-Man in this. Same universe, so I guess we'll see.
Is it the same universe?
Well, it's same voice actor, so it is now.
Joey Lowenthal?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay,
I put that in the
okay.
chat. Everybody here's in the chat now, so It's crazy how everyone can miss stuff, you know? And that, Kevin, now you understand. Now you understand.
I'm sorry.
No, you're
I
good.
missed it too.
It's not that big of a thing. The
Don't
craziest
apologize to
thing
him when he
about
does
this
that.
trailer
He's
is
crazy about this.
no. The craziest thing about this trailer has nothing to do with the gameplay and how it's absolutely 100% stolen. The main villain that shows up at the end is Lady Galactus. Galactus
Yes,
is
I know
a
nothing about it.
well, Kevin.
Mhm.
Galactus is a villain that's been in Marvel lore for a long time. He's been in a couple movies just as a cloud, because you know studios don't know how to make superhero movies. Lady Galactus started as a joke on the internet and hasn't really even been in comics. So people were very confused when she showed up. They were like, "Excuse me, is this like somebody in costume or something? Like, what's going on there?"
Right,
So
right.
that's real weird. That's real weird because a lot of comic people that I follow on Twitter were like, "What in the fuck is going on right now?" Everything else, I think the art style is kind of cool. I don't know if they're doing this because of Diablo Immortal. I think they're doing this because Marvel is popular. It's a hero shooter and with actual heroes, and it looks like it could be Overwatch, but at the same time, it's Marvel, so there's already that appeal. So
Right.
fucking why not? Marvel
Yeah.
and Disney said they want to capitalize on games more because it's literally the biggest in the entertainment industry right now. So they might
Mhm.
as well pump money into it and get something out of it. Whether it be
Pump
this
that money.
trashy shooter that might be good, might be bad, who knows? I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll play just like Overwatch, and Overwatch is just good enough. So,
I
yeah.
mean, yeah.
But yeah.
Is it still
No,
good
yeah,
enough though?
Overwatch, yeah, it's fine.
the only reason I brought up Diablo Immortal is because like that's another Blizzard property, and like this literally looks like Overwatch. All
Yeah.
the sound effects are the same. They're the same. You got that same ding when you kill somebody.
You know,
Anyway,
how can you change it, you know?
I know, right?
Yeah.
How could you? Like Gundam did it. Made
Yeah,
all the
yeah.
Gundam sound effects in
Well,
it. That's
Gundam's
real weird.
gone now. Nobody's playing Gundam.
No, it's gone. Yeah,
So,
Gundam died.
sad. Rip.
Didn't they shut it down?
Yeah, it's dead.
yeah, Gundam's
Yeah.
dead.
All right, we're moving on. Oh right. So, Larian, he's got paralysis. He's fine.
No, hold on.
So Larian Studios, their CEO, said some stuff last week.
Oh, no.
Oh boy. Okay, so they said, "Don't worry, guys. You know, yeah. Hasbro and D&D people sucks that like we lost that. Whatever. That's not a big deal. We're still gonna make games. They're still gonna be great because we freaking own." And they're correct. So their next game, will be another RPG. Surprise, no surprise there. And they're not revealing anything about like what it's gonna be, what like world, if they're gonna pick a world for it to be in, or anything like that. Cool, great. But what they did say was that this next game, we'll call it the fourth game, because there was Divinity 1, Divinity 2, Baldur's Gate 3. I don't know how they're managing to like continue to count, but I don't know what 4 we're about to get, or they're gonna break the streak. Sad. But this next game is going to lay more groundwork for the game that comes after. Now, this intrigued me, and then I read the rest of the article. So apparently, Divinity 1 laid groundwork for something. Divinity 2 laid a different piece of groundwork. Baldur's Gate 3 laid some more groundwork. This next game will lay even more groundwork, and then the fifth game will utilize all of this. So I'm assuming it's different like engine things and like ways they can like streamline programming RPGs. This fifth game, the CEO said this himself, is going to dwarf all the other RPGs they made. Which is fucking wild.
So you're gonna make
freaking
a game
the
that's
year
5 times
2035
the
is gonna
scale?
be insane.
Wait, hold on. So
Yeah.
He's making He's making a game that's 5 times the fucking scale of the original one. Is that
I mean,
what?
I
Is
don't
that
know
what
if
the?
it's 5 times the scale. He just said it's going to dwarf the other games because they were able to lay all this groundwork across those 4 titles.
And didn't he say also that it wasn't going to do with any of the, like, it wasn't going to be any sequel or anything to whatever
No,
they
it's going to
they
be, yeah,
made?
it's going to be its own thing.
Yeah.
I believe they said something about like they might have hinted at it being a well-established fantasy world or something like that. I don't remember if that was actually in the article, if I made that up.
You made it
But
up. You were drunk.
yeah, probably. Regardless of that, that doesn't matter. The scale of this game, I can't even imagine what the hell it's going to be like. Baldur's Gate 3, just listening to people talking about it and reading articles about it, oh my god. There's so much that game takes into account with how many different directions that story can go in is freaking wild. To imagine that, like, again, like, it's got to be, what, 2035, 2040, we see this 5th game from them. Like, what are we going to have? So, I'm excited. Future me is excited. It's going to be a hot minute. Thoughts, comments, questions?
Good for them.
I know. I mean, this is the thing, too. Like, I know companies say a lot. This is Larian, though, and this is their CEO. All right, Larian goes hard for their games. They go hard for anything. They just were at PAX East and built a fucking castle that took up like a quarter of the convention floor. Like, these people are passionate about their games. So like when they say something, you listen. It's not just them being like, "Oh yeah, don't worry guys, we got this." No, they're saying, "No, we got this. Get hype like now."
Yeah.
I'm happy for them. There's very few companies that are like them, and that CEO walking around in plate armor is still amazing. I hope he keeps it up.
No, it'll be done because the Baldur's Gate's done.
Oh, is that the only time he was doing it? Got it.
He wore it all for Baldur's Gate because he said, "I'm gonna wear this on the Game Awards," and people are like, "You're not gonna get there with this game." There are a lot of haters for Baldur's Gate, us included.
Wow, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I would agree with that. We were included in that.
Yeah, all of us.
Oh.
We were not anticipating Baldur's Gate to be as big or as great as it was.
True.
I mean, I wouldn't say I was a hater.
It's easier to lump you in, Desonoto. The one time you're listening, you had to speak up. I swear to God. Most of the time you're like, I was washing a peach or something. Like, get out of here.
No, they did it. They
did it. They earned
whatever
it.
I said in the past, I was wrong.
Mhm.
They
Yeah,
earned
no.
everything.
We all were wrong. They earned it. They could do whatever the fuck they want. Their CEO was even like, layoffs are stupid. If you want to make good games, why do layoffs? It's kind of get rid of the people who make the games. Like, duh. Like what? Like what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like
No,
we're not doing DLC. We tried it in the past. It doesn't work for us, and we're not enthused about it. So let's move on. So yeah, good for them.
I know, good for them.
But also they
themselves.
said it's not going to be anything anybody's expecting their next game. So
oh yeah,
I hope it's like a Grand Theft Auto knockoff.
Grand Theft Auto 87.
In a fantasy world.
Yeah,
Grand Theft Auto 17.
Grand Theft Dragon.
Dumb. No, fantasy world is what people would expect. Yeah, it's called Lair. Desonoto, go play it.
But a good version?
What are you talking about? Lair's a 10 out of 10.
Musk's Basement, the RPG.
Nobody wants to play that.
You imagine a network of dragons flying around and breathing.
You fly one dragon, you flew them all. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
if I can't fly the dragon from How to Train Your Dragon, I don't want to fly no dragon. You know what I mean?
You want to fly Toothless for what?
What do you mean for what?
To find his teeth.
He has teeth.
He does have teeth. He does have teeth.
So he's got a wife. He's got kids.
It's true. All
Living
true.
in the hidden world. We'll never fly him.
Sliding down. All right, everybody, brace yourselves. It's time for the no story of the week. Guys, the Trump endorsed Bible. The God Bless the USA Bible.
Wow.
What the
$60,
fuck?
baby. What a
What the
steal.
fuck is this? 60
Alright, I'm buying
bucks. Honestly, I'm sure the resale value is going to be high somehow.
Oh, I sincerely doubt it.
Oh, really? Interesting. Okay.
100%. Hey, how's his shoe doing?
I don't know, honestly. How is it doing?
Not well. Not well. How's his coin doing? Or his
Oh, I was kidding. That's terrible.
or his NFTs? Or
His NFTs were high.
how's his stakes, Kevin? How's his stakes?
Oh, no.
Also,
No,
Kevin,
no.
real quick.
We'll look at that.
NFT,
Yeah.
all NFTs were real high at one point. That's
Oh, okay.
literally the griff. If you don't understand how NFTs work, they go high and then they don't because people realize that they're not actually worth money.
Got it. Okay.
Stupid. Get out of here, these fucking trash scams.
Yep.
Get outta here.
But yeah, so you got this Bible thing. Oh boy. But apparently it references some sort of song that, every American knows the song. I have never heard of this song, nor the person, I'm pretty sure, but that's okay. And I love Stephen Colbert's take on it, where he was basically like, oh, you mean there's no other anthem that is known nationally? And I found that really funny. So anyway, you got this Bible, right? $60, baby. So to piggyback off of this story, the good old Republicans decided to fire shots at Biden and be like, "How dare you? How dare you tout Trans Visibility Day on Easter Sunday? That's sacrilegious. What? You're literally peddling another version of a Bible.
What's also really funny
as a sin.
What's also really funny about that, Biden even commented like, "I didn't make the fucking day." Like,
yeah,
I was just acknowledging it.
Since 2009.
Yeah, like Trans Visibility Day just happened to fall on Easter. I don't know if you noticed this, but it was stolen by the pagans, so it's right after a full moon or some shit or dumb. It's all dumb. It's all dumb. It's all dumb. And then Don Jr. came out and was like, the Biden administration is anti-Christian, and he has declared Christians as a terrorist organization. No, he didn't.
Yeah.
No one cares about you.
Oh my God.
If you want to buy your Bibles,
Donald
buy your
Trump
Bibles.
Jr.
Read your Bibles. Nobody cares. Most of this country
Yep,
is still
yep.
Christian or Catholic or whatever. It doesn't even matter. Nobody cares. Nobody literally
Yep.
cares.
I know.
So dumb. So dumb.
It is. Everything is so.
It's
oh
all
my
dumb.
God.
It's all real dumb.
It's all dumb, Adam. It's all dumb.
It's just getting dumber.
It really is.
Somehow it's getting dumber. What was the song though?
Hold on. I think it's just called "God Bless the USA" by some random person. Hold on.
God bless the USA.
Oh God.
We're
I
gonna
can't
get
type.
the USA going
Hold on.
strong.
We're getting there.
God bless the USA.
A song by Lee Greenwood.
Oh yeah, of course. Love that song.
I'm now looking at the lyrics. I'm pretty sure I've never heard this song in my life.
God bless America. We're gonna get it back to where it was.
No, I've definitely never heard this song. Anyway, Adam, how about you? Have you heard that song before?
I have.
Okay.
I think I'm sure.
God bless
Kevin, after listening to about
America.
10 seconds of it, absolutely not. It sounds like a knockoff song. Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard this in my life. This guy sang this song at the 2001 MLB show or whatever the fuck was going on in baseball at the time.
Oh, okay.
So it's been around for a while. Apparently it was big after 9/11. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
So can't tell you who
I
Lee
would've never
Greenwood
thought that.
is. And I'm pretty sure that's the only thing he's written that's probably been somewhat famous.
All right. Cool.
Y'all know
Good
who
to know.
Luke Combs is?
Rings
Yes.
a bell for some reason.
Yeah, I know the country singer.
He's coming. He's coming here, right?
Yeah, he is.
I
Okay.
guess, and I guess he's being sponsored by almost every single person in this area. There's gonna be a lounge outside of the parking lot where I work with this man. I'm sorry, it came to my head because you mentioned singers, and that man just came in my head, and I was like,
When is he
This is-
coming?
I don't remember. I think it's the last week of April he's coming here.
Oh. Why is there a lounge outside your work?
Oh, dear
my,
Lord.
My director came in and said, "Hey, you got the landlord number for this place?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, here you go." And I guess there's a lounge that's going to be built there for people to come and win prizes. I don't know.
Oh, Kevin.
crazy.
Interesting.
Oh, this Bible. Okay. So this
it
guy.
goes deeper. I'm ready.
It goes
I'll
deeper.
take you, Adam.
So this guy, in May of 2021, to commemorate the 2001 attack on the World Trade Center, Greenwood published the "God Bless the USA" edition of the Bible. It had the flag and everything on it, and it had a bunch of shit on the cover. It was a mess. And the text of the Bible was intended to be the new international version, but Zondervan, the division of HarperCollins, owns the rights to the new international version, so they wouldn't
Oh.
let them publish it because they didn't want it to be associated with U.S. nationalism. So instead, it's the King James version of the Bible, because that version is public domain in the United States. And then
Yes,
Donald
yes.
Trump promoted a new edition of the Bible. So it's not a new Bible like with new things. It's literally a recovered Bible of a recovered Bible.
Interesting. Okay.
This is what is how does that? Oh, gee, I don't get it. I just don't get it.
I don't know, man. It's the same logic of the House Representatives right now. But we're not
If
going
I
to talk about that.
if I wasn't so fascinated with this, I would slit my throat. You know what I mean? Like when I read about shit like this, I'm like, wow, this is incredible, and also the worst thing that's ever happened. I'm killing myself.
Yeah.
And then I go, but I gotta know how it ends.
I know, right? That's kind
Wild.
of where I'm at with the whole of politics right now, honestly.
Wild.
Is like, I gotta know. I gotta know how it ends. Because the next chapter just gets weirder and weirder.
What the fuck else is he gonna sell? What's he gonna sell us?
I don't know. All right,
Everybody in a
vote.
week, come back with your pitches of what Donald Trump's going to rebrand and sell as something that's American and appeals to old white people in order to get money. I'm going to say he's going to team up with a national restaurant chain.
Oh.
He's gonna sell the new McRibs. Are gonna be the McTrump.
Oh, don't ruin the McRib. No.
Oh no, that's a good one though.
No, I hate how good that is because it's a pork thing. A lot of people won't like that, so not the good kind of people will like it, not the bad kind.
Hold on. He's gonna rebrand the McRib, called the McTrump, and he's gonna tell every single Muslim that this is now pork free and you can eat it, and I'm with you guys, and I'm gonna support you guys.
Oh my god, I can hear this.
I can't. He lost me at Muslim.
Really?
Why?
You think so?
Yeah.
He tried to pitch his shoes to the black people.
That's. I'm. Kevin, thank you for using literally his words.
He also said yeah, he did actually. He also said, "Hey, I get it, black people, because I'm being persecuted by this country or whatever the hell." He said.
Yeah, he.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's literally.
100%.
What the fuck?
It is literally like the jokes about it are so hard to determine from the real things about it, and so far we've said no jokes. That's what's crazy.
Shit.
It is literally nuts. Yeah, no, I don't think he would. I don't think he needs to appeal to Muslim because they're not the primary voter literally anywhere except in Detroit. So he's good.
He'll go ahead and do it.
No, he won't, because he'll lose half of his base if he does that. It's the same reason.
Continue.
It's the same reason why Trump historically has always been like, I don't care about gay people, they're whatever, they can do whatever they want, they're free citizens. But he's become more and more anti as time has gone on because that's what his base likes. That's what they appeals to them. So he's
I love it, yeah.
anti-trans, anti-gay. It's he'll never say it explicitly, but he'll be like, there's good people and then there's other people. Like,
He's my man.
And then there's people that aren't people.
Oh,
yeah, they
Immigrants.
don't. Yeah, they don't.
They're
count.
vermin.
Well,
Yeah.
They're also not people.
And now it's a problem in the north,
Don't worry,
even though,
don't.
and it's a problem in the north, even though governors
Oh,
in the south are
dear.
busing them here, even though they weren't really that big of a problem in
Yeah.
the south because they literally had the infrastructure to deal with it. But whatever, you do you, man. You do you. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
don't
yeah. It's
don't think
okay,
about
it's okay,
any.
it's okay.
Don't think about any issue ever.
No.
Honestly, just build a wall. See what happens. See how many things change. Nothing. Literally nothing. What is it?
Build all the
70% of
walls.
people who
Hey, man.
enter this country illegally, they actually came in legally, but then overstayed and didn't.
Yeah.
Nobody tracked them.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, come on.
Oh,
Like,
if you
stupid.
I cannot recall any of the actual radio show, but I listened to a radio show that like had someone come on who had like all the stats
Yeah.
for like everything like that, and it's really not as bad as like anyone makes it out to be. Like even like the costs to
I know.
house these people, it's not bad at all.
Yeah. What's crazy is I lived next to illegal immigrants for 20 years of my life.
Mhm.
20 years. Nobody ever reported them because they were fucking British. So, it's all dumb. It's all dumb. They were nice
It
people
is,
and all,
it
but
is.
they were British.
Reported,
So.
didn't you?
No. The one lady. It's old. I'll tell this story after the podcast.
All right, that's fine. All right, so that's what a world. Who knows what next week will bring? Will it be more politics? Will it be gaming? I don't know. It'll probably be politics though, because I'm sure somewhere down the line we'll be talking about them vacating the House Speaker again, and that will be.
Hey, don't worry. It's what they want to do, even though they don't want to do that because they're split and some people want to do it, and it's not some people. It's like 3 of the same people, even though 2 of those people shouldn't even still be in office because of Kevin?
And then I do know. And then if they actually do vacate that, you might as well put Hakeem Jeffries in there because I'm sure there'll be Republicans that are like, watch this. I'm going to vote for him.
Literally anybody could go in there.
Dr.
I
Hakeem
mean-
would do great.
They're gonna just pull it. They're gonna pull that one guy off the street who has the Biden taped up or tied up on the back of his truck.
In the freaking truck. Yep.
Yeah, good
Good
times.
Hakeem Jeffries, the Democrat, will probably get in only because like there's already enough Republicans who are like either retiring or considering just being like, nah, peace, I'm out. That they'll just be like, I'm gonna vote with the Democrats. Also, peace.
Yeah, there's a lot doing that, which is pretty funny because it's mostly it's everything is so dumb.
It's so great. I love every second of it. I can't wait for this election.
And I just love when like there's certain Republicans that are like kind of tanking it for other Republicans. And then other people are like, well, they're actually secretly Democrats. It's like, what the fuck are you? What the hell? We're like, huh? But they're not real Democrats because real Democrats,
they're the liberals.
Yeah. But the liberals, they're a little different now because they even move further left, and left means bad, no good. But right, no good either. Center,
But also,
no good. No
The
good.
liberal woke.
Liberal woke, right woke, middle woke, middle of right, not woke, middle of left, still woke, but not as woke as left. But woke is good in some contexts, but if you're on the left, woke is good almost always. But if you're on the right, woke is good, good never. But middle right, woke is good sometimes. In the center, woke is confusing, and I'm an independent. I don't know what the hell this means. Politics are a nightmare, and we live in a bucket of trash.
We do. We do.
Yep.
Everything's woke, guys.
So-
McDonald's is woke.
What
Starbucks
about-
is woke. My dad is woke.
What about Awoken?
My dad is woke.
My dad's woke. He's woke now. Somebody called
Yeah.
my dad woke.
Nice.
What'd he
Like
say?
within
What'd
the
he say?
last week. What did he do? What do you think he did? Take a guess. What did my dad do to be called woke? My dad, I've talked about my dad. He's a great man. He worked as a prison officer for literally 20 years, so he's a little racist. He's
all right, okay.
After Frozen 2 came out, he complained about gay people in the media. And then he hates commercials that have mixed couples as well as gay couples. He was called woke within the last week. Anybody want to take a guess?
Interesting.
You wore a rainbow
Veganism.
color shirt.
Rainbow color shirt. You think my dad? Veganism. Far off.
I don't know.
I'll tell you that right now. Destinoda, you got to guess? Nobody's gonna guess it. I'm just curious.
I don't know. It seems like that's all the opposite traits of wokeism.
Once you hear it, you're gonna be like, "Yeah, woke means nothing anymore." He wore a seatbelt while at his job. My dad got a job working waste management because he retired, and he's like, I wish I worked more for some reason. So he got a job like doing waste management. He was training, and the dude training him was like, "Why are you wearing a seatbelt? That's woke."
Wow.
And I was like, "Wow, what does that even mean?"
Yeah, that's just
here's the
throwing the
thing.
word out.
Here's the thing. Because all these terms are like social media buzzwords, they have whatever the fuck meaning
Well,
you want them
It's
to have.
also it's real funny because every so often on Instagram or TikTok, I'll get like a news channel thing from like the 80s or 90s, and it's like the funniest thing. I saw something where Burger King is now accepting credit cards, but it has to be more than 25 cents or something like that for them to process.
Nice,
And it was an
nice.
interview from people in like 1991, and the one guy was like, "Well, it better work all the time because when I want a burger, I want it now. So if they need to send that to New York and get it back, that's going to take too long." And I'm like, "You don't know how credit cards work, sir." So it was very funny. And also the prices were crazy because everybody was like, this one dude was like, "I got a credit card, and every time I use it, I get points back. So I eat here enough, I'll be able to get a new truck." I'm like, "No." And then a couple people were like, "I mean, eventually," but he was old.
yeah.
He wasn't gonna make it.
All right.
But then there's this one lady. She's like, "I don't know why you would need a credit card. It only costs like $4 to feed a family of 5." I'm like, what the fuck did you just say? But then there's been a news clip where they banned drinking and driving in like the 80s. Like they started cracking down on it more. And this guy's like, "Well, I just got off of work. What if I want to take a sip just to relax?" And literally, and I was like, "What the fuck? What the hell is happening?" And then there was another one literally about seatbelts from the 80s where it's like, "Why does the government have to tell me, like, why do I have to wear a seatbelt?" And I've had this conversation with my sister before. Like, why does the government tell me? It's not for you. It's for the government. It's not they don't want you to die. They don't want you causing property damage with your stupid fucking body. That's why.
Yeah.
Come on now, you dumbass. Oh, I hate everything. I hate every conspiracy. I hate everything. But honestly, I think it's gonna be okay. So, people are dumb. They get over it. They learn eventually. The children are the future. So we need to start killing all the children. Sorry, Genesis.
Yeah.
We got to stop it. You finally got what you wanted out of me. A negative outlook. Give me your kids. now you could save them for last. You could do that if yourself. A dad should take out his daughters. You wouldn't be the first brown guy to do it.
Oh,
Fuck.
I would not be the first one to do it. And I
That was
certainly
just
might
a
be
New
the
York
last.
City reference, not even like a Middle Eastern reference. So, but nobody needs to talk about those big woke cities. You know what I mean? What a world!
Big woke city.
What a world!
All right. I think that does it for What a World. Thank you, everybody. This was a fun one. Everybody got involved. How am I doing? Feedback?
We'll tell you after.
All right,
I don't think you want to hear it on the show.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
You're
Honestly,
gonna tell him
I
how
don't
he's
think this is
woke.
working out.
What do you mean?
Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
It's working.
No, he's just gonna tell you how woke you are.
I like how Genesis just zoomed in right now. Find like a
All right.
woke Disney she villain.
That's
Anyways,
all I got. Yikes. Oh God.
Oh, woke Disney. Oh shit. Oh my
that is literally
God.
a quote from a comic book website that I go on often, where somebody said that about the villain in the Marvels.
What the
It's a woke Disney
fuck?
she villain who added nothing to the plot and
Oh
only was
god.
cast because she's a bi POC. I'm like, cool. Thanks for using BIPOC. Good job. That's biracial person of color, by the way, if you didn't know.
I would have
Bef-
never known,
4 years
honestly.
ago, if you use that term, you're called woke. But now, for that guy to call that person out for what she just is existing, he literally used
He's a
that
hero.
term now. But
He's a
in
hero
order to
now.
call her woke, do you understand how confusing the language is getting? Do you understand?
No, I
Everybody
know
get back over
English.
to Whataworld. So, good
I
stuff.
know
Good
English
times.
very well. Man, oh man, oh man.
All right. Who's got what next?
Alright, I'm going to talk about Stellar Blade for a little bit. I know Death Note and I talked about quite a bit. I'm just going to give my thoughts and my impressions on it. Stellar Blade absolutely looks like a bomb fucking game. I cannot wait to play the rest of it. Um, the from the gameplay, meaning the sword play, the parrying, the dodging, absolutely fucking amazing. Once you get the rhythm and understand how the parry system works and how the dodge works and how essentially precise you have to be, and I think if you buy one of the skills too, it helps the parry window. So a lot of people are having trouble with parries. Definitely look at the
There's
skill list.
there's also the
Um,
one setting that's I think it's on by default. It helps you with the timing. It like turns on a whole circle that closes or and it has like a button command in it when you have to dodge or block.
I do not have that on. I don't know what setting you're
Oh,
fucking talking about.
I think it's on by default.
Whoa.
It's like a helper setting to like learn the windows, the timing windows.
What fucking
Um,
setting are you talking about? I have not. A
uh,
circle that closes?
it's like it's like a circle that I don't know
He
what the
wants
fuck.
receipts.
Oh, let me look at that one.
I don't think that is a thing that I've seen in the game. The only thing that I've seen as a quote unquote helper is the blue circle or the purple circle that like
What?
shines on your sword. Like
Oh,
there's a little glint that goes on
No,
your
that's
sword.
yeah,
I
that's
was about
something
to lose
else.
it, Adam.
Yeah. Yep.
I
Hold
don't know
on.
about any circle that closes at the time of when you have to actually do a dodge.
It's like a quick time event kind of thing, and it prompts you to do a certain button depending on what's happening.
You mean just a QTE?
But it's during combat. It's not during like a cutscene or something. Uh,
What?
Speaks in accessibility. Hold on.
Oh, I've got to be. I think I'm a really sharp R word at this point. If I don't know what you're talking about, I don't understand.
Hold on, let me just
Real
see if I can
sharp
find it.
one.
He's the sharp one.
um, the story looks cool. The first 5 minutes of the game, I was just automatically like, oh my god, what the fuck? It's definitely a darker story. It's a darker turn, for what I'm looking at with this game. I am very curious to see what some of the factions do, how the people react to you. Apparently, some of them are supposed to be really upset with you, and some of them are just like, I don't know who you are. And then some of them are like, we've heard of you. and we're terrified of you. We don't want you here. Please leave. Um, there is so much in this game that I'm looking forward to. It's insane how this has become the most anticipated game for me for this year. And we're talking just about April. I don't know what else is going to be coming out this year. We got Silent Hill 2 remake. We got whatever the hell else they can fucking announce for us coming. Because I don't know. So far, PlayStation's just fucking hitting it out of the park with these games that are coming out for them. Um, Good on them. I mean, it's great. But Stellar Blade, yeah, can't wait to play more of it. I'm excited to see even more of this game. I have a couple of theories about what is going to happen. Uh, I don't know at all how this game is going to end, but I do have an idea of who the final boss might be. This is based on the first couple of cutscenes that happened, um, and a very old trailer that talked about the first character that pops up that we meet. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to the game. But that was my little thing on Stellar Blade. Just if you haven't tried it, give it a shot. Um, it's definitely worth a try. I think a lot of people who are even just wondering about the game, give it a shot. It'll be worth it. Real good, real good. But yeah. All right, Adam, what you got about Helldivers? You want to talk about Helldivers for a little bit?
Helldivers, I love Helldivers. Everybody guessed what my score is except Desunoto. Kevin said 71, Genesis said 73, and Desunoto said...
That's your cue.
Wait, score for Helldivers for what?
What level he
what
is, because
level
his
he is.
XP has been getting
Oh, the
trashed this entire time.
level. What level are you max right now? Is that why?
What?
He was 50.
Oh, okay. 82.
Wow, you guys are way off. 53.
Oh my god, that's all you got?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I
You
know.
didn't go above that,
I
dude.
logged in and I was like, oh, what am I gonna be? And it was like 53, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I looked, my guns were saved, so I didn't care. Yeah, Helldivers 2 got a massive update. We're all aware of. We all read, probably except Desunoto because he doesn't know how to read.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
we all think it's a great update. I think Genesis. I'm pretty sure you're on the same page as that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd agree. I think it's a great update.
My Punisher and grenade
Oh.
launcher were not harmed in the making of this update, which is pretty exciting.
The Dominator looks like it's actually usable now because the
Dominator.
increase in damage.
So many things.
And
The
also
Slugger.
Yeah.
the Penetrator is full auto, so it actually will do work now.
Yeah, Alex texted me. He's like, the Slugger caught some strays. I'm like, I know, man. I saw. I'm like, it's okay.
Yeah,
You're gonna.
the Slugger,
Yeah,
Slugger
now,
rest in peace.
it's like it went from like 280 damage to 250, and then like
Well,
like little
the thing
things.
they were trying to do was, I think they were trying to make the Dominator replace the Slugger because the Slugger was kind of like that like concussive weapon that the people were using, but the Dominator has a better spread and the bigger pellets on it, so it's I don't know. I have to try it out against the bots and see how it does. Given now the Dominator can actually work properly.
Yeah.
I also Penetrator can go through medium armor and is full auto now, so that should work out. Did they fix
Not
the
enough
spear
damage.
too? No, still not enough damage.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
There's a couple things with the spear, that they actually
Oh,
fixed.
and
Didn't
fire
fix the
damage
main
now.
problem with it.
Nope. No, they didn't.
Fire damage is now lethal in almost every single case now.
What?
Really bad fire damage. So 50% on any sort of fire that gets lit in this game is 50% more damage. People
Yeah.
know you were able to normally stim when you get burned if you jump to the
Yeah,
ground
you dive and
yourself.
stim.
Right, that doesn't work anymore now.
It definitely still works.
No, you'll die before you hit the ground.
You have to be burning heavily then.
Yeah, the fucking Hulk will one shot you with that now.
The
Firefly
Hulk
can
already does
one-shot
that
you
now.
Yeah, but you used to survive if you got shot with the fire.
Not with a Hulk.
Yeah,
That
you
shit
could
cooks you
survive.
so
never died.
fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Or
got
I
hit with
never lived.
fire before.
That shit cooked me so fast every time. If I saw it coming, yeah, I could dive away and maybe I'll catch on fire and I'll die if it's whatever. But if I didn't see it come, I was dead within a second. So that's why a lot of people are now requesting a war bond where it's like the 95% fire damage.
Yeah, some people are saying this Thursday we should be getting a war bond. Rumors are.
Mm.
Bile Titans can't one shot kill you anymore. Neither can the Spitters. If the Spitters vomit on you, you won't die in one shot anymore. So
Good.
there's all that.
Yeah.
Tons of other weapon balances on. There was the.
Whose topic is this?
Yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Keep going.
Oh, anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm cutting in too much.
No, you're good. I like the passion. It's just like, what do you know? I'm only talking about the shit I want to talk about. All right, the important things.
I'm ready.
What's nice about the spear and the recoilless rifle, you get an extra rocket now with ammo pickups, which is
that's what
cool as shit. Yeah, the spear, you would only get one every time you picked up an ammo box, which sucked. But now you get two, which is cool. Recoilless went from 2 to 3. But honestly, the biggest things of this that I love so much is they finally fixed the stupid resetting your options, which was so annoying. And then now the shriekers, when they hit you after they die, it's not nearly enough damage to kill you, which is so nice. I mean, we're all fighting automatons at the moment, unfortunately, because Malevolent Creek we liberated and now it fell again. So yay. Yeah, so that's cool. Remove the number of objects that prevent steering is great. Like, there's just so many little things in this that I love, where I'm like, all the issues that I had with my stuff, that it's literally all of them have been resolved right there. Like, I know you guys also still have issues about like other things. I didn't see anything about like falling through the ground stuff, like
Yeah,
whatever.
that's pretty bad on certain planets.
Yeah. Though
it's only certain planets though. So
it's the especially rocky ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I was playing last night with what the hell? Kongi?
Kongi, yeah.
Yeah. When I was playing last night with Kongi, if I saw something rocky, like something super rocky, I would just go around it even more. Just because I was like, I'm not gonna even fucking bother. But I think overall it was a great update. I jumped in earlier for a little bit. I played one match. I didn't really do anything. But yeah, it's just like, man, if they're gonna keep fucking doing this, man, they got us. They got us by the balls.
Has anybody tried the flamethrower to see how fast that kills now?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen anything or anything.
Gotta try it. I haven't seen anything either. I'm just curious. I want to know. 50% more damage essentially just means the flamethrower can kill shit 50% faster.
I have one question from these patch notes though. It says Slugger, comma, Liberator concussive, comma, Senator, colon. Fix
no, the person
armor penetration tags in the menu.
The person who typed it up fucked up.
Oh, what is it supposed to be?
It's supposed to. The guns are separate. They combine like 2 notes, I think, because the way they're separated, like everywhere else, it's using the.
No, I know they're separate. For the Slugger, the Liberator concussive, and the Senator, they fixed armor penetration, right? Or am I reading that wrong? That's why it's all
no, that's correct. No? Yeah, no, that's correct.
Yeah, but here's my question: what the fuck is the Senator? That's not in the game.
Isn't it?
What
is
it? The Liberator concussive, I'm pretty sure, is in the Steeled Veterans.
Yeah.
It's the
But what is the Senator? Or is that a future gun?
It's the P4 Senator. It's that Magnum that you don't like.
Oh, the Magnum is called the Senator?
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew that. All right.
I'll be honest, I did not know that either.
Okay. I thought maybe we had a sneak peek of a gun.
Bro, did
No.
anybody see the
No.
improvements
It's a gun
to
you
the
hate.
ballistic shield now? You can fucking run a ballistic shield with a Magnum and be completely immune to frontal damage.
The ballistic shield might actually be really good. A lot of people are talking
Yeah.
about that.
I saw somebody using it earlier. I'm like, oh my god, you can tank shit now?
I saw people
I'm-
using it before, and they were tanking shit. And every time I've tried it,
Yeah.
it just didn't work. So I'm giving up on that. I'm not. I don't care. I'm happy with what I got. I'm not experimenting
I'm
anymore.
excited. Oh, I'm excited to try the Diligence counter sniper. Higher
Oh yeah, they
penetration,
said that that has
baby.
better damage now, right?
Better penetration, which is all
Oh,
it needed because the freaking damage is minuscule compared to the other DMR, the other Diligence. I think they're both called Diligence. And like it was doing like 10 additional damage and had double the recoil. There was like no reason to use it, and it had less rounds in the magazine. Like mathematically, why am I using this gun? And really, the only reason I was using that gun over the other one is because I like the scope more.
Oh, anti-material rifle Destinato got a buff by 30% extra damage.
I still
I
don't
saw
understand that gun. I still don't understand that
I was like,
gun.
ooh, let's go, but I gotta try first. So
I don't understand why that gun is so inconsistent.
yeah, it's quite odd.
Like the round doesn't explode all the time. It's very confusing.
It's supposed to explode.
Well, it's an anti-material rifle with explosive rounds.
I feel like I've never seen that shit explode.
Oh my god.
I mean, it
All right.
blows the shields off some of the bugs, but or like, yeah, like the frontal layer, but like that's about it.
Shoot a
Where's the
little guy with it.
explosion?
It's real funny. Shoot one of the little shit bugs and watch it just explode.
Also, should we be worried that the Bile Titan can no longer be stunned?
I'm sure that's fine.
I don't think we should be worried about that. I mean,
Don't
that
look
was
at that too
big.
close.
I mean, listen. The thing was that people were using the stun grenade to stop that shit in place and then blowing it up with a fucking 500 kilogram bomb. So
Yeah.
it's big, it's giant. I think they had to balance that because they can't stun a behemoth as well. So now the new enemy archetypes that are in here, the behemoth and the fucking flying little bots now, you can't stun that big thing with the fucking stun grenade. So they probably made it equal that way. I don't know. That'd be my solution, or like my thought process behind that of like why they did that.
Well, one's alive
can-
and the rest are not. So I feel like
I
you should stun
realize
things that
that.
are live.
But the Bile Titan is also huge.
That's
I would
yeah.
argue
yeah,
if
that's
you
true.
could throw the stun grenade at its face, sure. If you throw it at its leg, it shouldn't be stunned.
I agree with that. Or even if you shoot it in the face with something big,
Right.
and it doesn't die, it should be like, "Ow, what the fuck?" It should have a reaction to it. Just
Also,
completely
I
removing
don't
the stun
think-
is weird.
Yeah, I don't know if that means that it won't like stagger because they do use the word stagger a lot too.
That's true.
I think it literally is what he's talking about, just the stun grenade mechanic, because that was kind of like making them trivial. Stun grenade's real freaking strong.
Yeah, stun grenade is OP.
Well, in a group, I don't know about solo, but
No, it's all group. You have to have like if people are running like incendiary, stun, and impact, like you're almost unstoppable. You could fucking just a crowd control.
until you run out of grenades.
Well, I mean, you have somebody call on resupply every once in a while and just keep reloading grenades, and you find that. But yeah, essentially, if you run out of grenades, but the behemoth I've read is that shit cannot be taken out by a single 500 kilogram bomb. It takes multiple spears to it, and a rail cannon. A rail cannon or a 110 millimeter pod, a rocket pod. It takes 4 rail cannons and I think 5 110s to take that shit down. It's also a fabricator. It fabricates
or one melee hit.
Yes, of course, one melee hit.
Go ahead, give it a shot.
It also fabricates devastators underneath it.
Huh?
It'll fabricate devastators underneath it.
What are we talking about? I thought we were talking about the Bile Titan.
And the AT-AT
Behemoth
thing.
Yeah, the
Okay.
big thing, yeah.
Did you see that yet, Kevin?
Yeah, I saw like a picture of it,
Yeah.
and the gunships are into.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
nice
they
how they
are.
made the personnel missions a little bit easier on higher difficulties.
It's nice.
And then the negative effect of operation modifiers that increase cooldown has been a little bit. It's been moderated a little bit, so it's a little less, which is
Good.
cool. Because
Yeah,
sometimes you
those are
call
worth one.
something down and it's like 25 seconds. It's like, what the fuck? What the
Yeah,
hell
what's
is
the
this?
point? Yeah.
Like, what the hell, Eagle One? Get here. Just pieces of shit. Also, what are they
Syncopter
cooling
1
down?
reporting heavy traffic.
Also, when they're cooling down, what are they doing? What's cooling down, huh?
What do you mean?
Going back to the
When
ship and reloading.
No,
Yeah,
what
they're
like
rearming.
no, rearm. That's fine. But what's cooling down? Why do they say we're cooling down? What do they got to cool down?
They don't say
The
that.
engines?
No, they literally say we're cooling down.
What?
The rockets
I
being
don't think I've
hot.
ever heard
I don't
that.
know, Adam.
I've only heard them say Eagle 1 returning to rearm.
Yeah, I've never heard them say cooling down.
Oh, they say cool down.
Interesting. I don't really pay attention that close. So
They pay attention. They say cool down.
Okay.
I'll pay attention.
It's like, what? Cool down? What the fuck? The fuck you gotta cool down? Yeah, no, everything else, like, whatever. A lot of
There's
people
some Patriot
on.
stuff in there that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
I did
rockets
see
only
that.
penetrate on direct hit.
We're getting world of tanks in here.
Yeah.
I
Also,
hope we
I
get a
think the-
tank, and I hope they actually utilize the same armor mechanics for the players. Because I know how to angle armor on a tank to bounce fucking everything, and I'm gonna be unstoppable.
No, it'll be made cheaply by
Probably.
Super Earth.
We don't have the
so.
funds for good armor.
Yeah. A
We
lot
haven't
of
sold
people.
enough Trump Bibles.
Yeah. Oh God. A lot of people on the Reddit very shocked that Shriekers ever made bug holes. How did you not realize they were making bug holes?
Wait, what?
Shriekers, when they would fly over, they can make bug holes. Like they would they would call in bugs.
Oh, the bug breach things.
Yeah.
Got it. I never played with against them. I've yet to see the Shriekers.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I haven't played since they.
Oh, I thought you did.
Bugs since they got introduced. Nope.
Oh, damn. Man, it's been a minute for you, Kevin.
I haven't.
Yeah.
Had the desire to. Like, they don't fix any of the freaking guns.
That's fair, I guess. No, you're good. But yeah, but I found that really funny. Genesis, I assume you knew that they caused the breaches. That's why it was a nightmare
That was
fight.
the most fucking annoying because I would run for them and fucking kill them with the autocannon.
Yeah, and then it was just unfair. But now it's nice how they took that away because they literally gave no sign of actually calling them in. They just would always, and they would just always spawn. So every time you're shooting up, all of a sudden you got a bug breach happening literally right next to you, and you're like, there's not even bugs around me. How the fuck did this happen other than the flying things? And it's not like you could shoot
now, I know
one.
2 quasar cannon shots take down a fucking Shrieker nest. So next time we're with
Are
bugs,
you sure? Are you sure about that?
Yes, I looked it up. I'm sorry. Okay.
Hey, Adam, 2 grenades take down that Shrieker nest. Hey, Genesis, I just threw all 4 of my grenades, and this Shrieker nest is still here. And while I was doing that, I'm getting murdered, so I can't call down this hellbomb. All right, I'm dead. Good times, good times. You know, some choices were made.
I swear to God, that one dialogue of yours.
I'll tell you what, I want to use that heavy machine gun against bugs, though.
The new one we got? Yeah. I think it'll crowd control pretty well.
If you haven't used it, get ready to pull down on your right stick real fucking hard. It recoils nuts.
I haven't used it either.
Might be there might be a reason to actually use the 30% reduced recoil or whatever armor when you're using that.
Oh yeah. That's a good point.
Because it pulls real hard, real bad against automatons, unfortunately, because they're more like lanky. I feel like against the bugs.
We were playing automatons. What was it over the weekend, Genesis?
Yes.
And well, I think Genesis and Kongi, I forgot his name. I think it's Kongi. Where they were just getting absolutely destroyed by rocket devastators, like just the rocket. Was
That
it the
got nerfed
rocket
too.
devastators or the rocket troopers or whatever?
It was the Rocket Devastators that kept
Yeah.
getting us.
Yeah.
No matter where we went, no matter
All
where
nerfed.
we were, they just kept. I was done. I was so
So-
fucking pissed.
Yeah. Kevin, also that nerf thing, I've seen everyone on the Reddit saying that they do not see a difference on that, unfortunately.
Really
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah, that
Huh.
they're still most of the time killed by rockets in one hit. And I'm like,
okay.
fuck. But real
fair.
funny, over the last 2 nights when I've played with Kongi, absolutely getting destroyed by rocket devastators every time. I literally we launched in and I was dead. I died 7 times in like 4 minutes. I was like,
Oh wow.
I don't know what the fuck's going on right now. And Kongi was like, yeah, he's not having luck. I'm like, choices were made. You guys
Your
get so mad
tagline?
at that.
Shut up with your stupid saying.
Okay, so when we were playing,
Oh, we get a start.
Genesis and Kongi and I were doing what, 3s or 4s? We weren't even
Something
doing.
like that.
Yeah, it wasn't even
We
like,
were like
an,
doing 3s or 4s.
yeah, it wasn't even insane. I think it was 4. And we were doing automatons, and we got to the end of the mission, and we all just we didn't play our best towards the end. And I was like, choices were made. And they both got so upset, thinking I was just calling them bad when I was saying we were all bad. And it was so fucking funny. Because I was like, man, choices were made. I didn't make any good choices at the end there. Genesis, you had to realize you didn't make good choices. If you did, you'd still be alive.
Again, I realized the condescending tone. Oh, choices were made.
Well,
It's just we heard it and both of us were like, what the fuck is your fucking problem? Casey
Okay.
I'll
tell you
Kongi
what.
was like,
I'll tell you exactly what my problem was. Kongi was spawned in, and we had no lives left, and then time ran out, and he was literally just running and not throwing a reinforcement. And he's like, I gotta get away from everything. I'm like, you're far enough. Literally, you have a controller. Start typing it as soon as it hits 0. You can. It's not hard. Like, you could do it real quick, throw it. You've called it 1,000 times at this point. So Kongi was doing that shit. And then you guys unfairly, again, were getting killed by rocket devastators. But, like, you wanted to run back for samples, like you always do. And I was like, there's not that many. And you still ran back for them. And then you died. So, there's that. And choices were made.
I
It wasn't
swear to God,
condescending. Hey,
fucking.
did you make choices? You did.
I made choices. Enough now. We've heard it enough. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. Can't wait to play with you both again and say the exact same thing.
Absolutely. I can't wait to hear you say the exact same thing. I'll be playing.
I can't wait till I die and you guys go, choice was made. I cannot wait. No, what do you mean?
No. You are a very good Helldivers player. I don't really think we'll have.
It's not that I'm
chance to
good.
say that
I
yet.
have a strategy, and I've been using the same strategy for like 2 months.
No, you're good. This is the multiplayer game that you were born to play that you didn't know
definitely not.
existed for you. This is the problem with you.
What you're saying is you guys are shit? Is that what you're saying? I don't know what you're saying right now.
Yeah.
Because I played
Choices were
multiplayer
made,
games with you
choices were
before,
made.
Genesis. Just saying. We're all of equal level, or some of us are better. I'm not saying it's me. I don't think I'm good at any game, if I'm honest. But
Wow.
wow, what?
Way to put yourself downstairs.
I'm not even saying it's not even. Downstairs. What the fuck? I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I just recognize that I do not have the skills. I'm an old man at this point. Like I don't have the attention span. I don't have the muscle control to play almost any game well enough. I play most of my games on normal or easy. like come on now. I just have the same loadout for literally everything, and I run everywhere. because I think it's pointless to fight everything everywhere, because the kills mean nothing in the game.
True.
So, choices were made.
Yeah,
Sorry, I had to get one more in.
okay.
Yeah, I can't wait to play more. Kevin, get in there, fight some shriekers. Actually, no, fight automatons. That's the major order right now.
Listen,
So
I'm down. I'm down right after this. We're hopping.
I gotta
on.
get off. I would love to do the
Shut the
personal
fuck
order,
up.
but it's too late. I have so many meetings in the morning again. I have so many.
Good. You have those meetings, and you'll know that choices were made for those meetings. Don't worry about it.
That's a good
He
point.
said
That's a
it.
good
He said
point.
it.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Is that it? Are we done? I have one
We're
more
done.
thing.
Let's-
If we're done.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Sorry to pile on Genesis, but you know what this is about.
Oh,
yeah,
baby,
you're all
I'm
good.
excited.
You know how
We
Genesis
talked about
couldn't?
it.
Yeah, we
talked about
did.
it.
We did. I know. I know. I feel like I should just take this to the grave, but I'm not. You know how Genesis couldn't get in Minecraft so easily like you do, Kevin?
Yeah.
He never accepted my friend request.
There you go.
I was like, show your stream. We're looking at it, and I'm like, I think your Microsoft account's broken. I still think it is. And then I was like, look me up. And he looked me up without the zeros in my name. And I'm like, that's not me. Because it said none of his friends were online. And I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, go on, look up actually me. And he looked up me, and it said add friend. And he clicked it and immediately joined. And I was like, you fucking kidding me? That was literally rule number 1.
Yep.
Confirm me as a friend. Kevin was like, done. You said done. And then, what the fuck? Over a year of this.
Yep.
2 years maybe at this point?
I don't know
2
about
years
that
of this, and I never accepted this friend request.
You never accepted my friend request. I mean, it's a stupid way to fucking accept friends and shit. But we had it all figured out. But somewhere along the lines, you're like, nah, I'm not friends with this guy. Wild. Isn't that wild, Kevin?
Yeah.
So now he can just join in like a regular man.
Look at
Kevin,
that.
thank you for being my only
proud
friend
of
on this podcast for the longest time.
My
Hey, man,
God.
you're welcome.
Hey, I'm actually pretty sure Desinoto is my friend on here too.
Yes.
So, and also Kangi, I see him pop up when he's playing Xbox when we're doing this podcast. I see him playing
Good.
Starfield.
I'm so glad you see him popping up.
I see his wife. I see a couple other people too. Never saw my boy Genesis. Or as some would say, dumb Xbox boys. Apparently,
Xbox boys.
apparently, PlayStation boys can be dumb too. That's it. That's the last thing.
All right. Well, thanks everybody for joining this week's podcast, and we'll see you next week, same time, same place. Twitch.tv/craftingachat, YouTube.com/starting too late with 2 R's. Everybody have a nice weekend. Help us liberate Malevelon Creek. And take care, everybody. Oh, yeah, we probably won't see you before that solar eclipse. So if you're going to see it, good luck. Don't go blind. And, yeah, enjoy. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Oh.
Kevin came just now. Don't worry about that. We're going to clean that up before next week. The Guzzlin guys are here.